Really? Bear with me here. Well,
hey, Maria first. Hey, so this stream's been up 10 minutes in Seattle, and it's already an unlawful assembly. They're throwing dumpsters in the street, in the road, if you haven't been watching it.
They're moving fast, so we're just going to roll.
Hey, Steve, Arthur, Lee, good to see you guys.
Let's, they haven't turned up. They got to crank up. I mean, Portland doesn't have theirs. He's got the volume.
I do have Twitch and YouTube up, as well as Facebook, guys. Hey, Deborah, Mike, Sean, good to see you, brother. Penny.
So what's going on? I'm in this position here. Let me do this. You can see what's going on. I can't at this moment.
If anyone comes across any other streams for Seattle, please don't hesitate.
They're clearing the trash dumpsters out of the street. The marchers are continuing up the street.
We also have stuff in Portland. Give me a sec, I'll get that for you. But that's more just like a vigil type setting, not an unlawful assembly unfolding.
ENDD cannot take accountability for the blinking Silver Cloud Hotel button.
Got it. Concrete is important.
The fundamental problem
PDX, and they need a
is
Noel.
they don't want people filming within the protest group itself.
All right, that's all we got here.
And a lot of streamers don't understand that.
My future kids.
I just got to throw a shirt on and get my webcam in.
There's 3 SPD units, maybe 4. A good.
But I wanted to get this up. Like I said, it just started.
Behind.
It's actually going to go to.
Well, this group's coming up to a Whole Foods, so we'll see what happens.
Look at the multi-screen. You got Portland,
group of protesters
Seattle, top
and
right.
SPD are
all the other support.
Making this a bit of a challenge to stream.
All right, they got stuff in the road. Get around that shit. Hey, Marie, good to see you.
SPD's now moving up.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles. And now they're moving up a lot closer. I still estimate 5 vehicles. And the protest group is moving forward again. And again, so far,
to the community members, we apologize for the trash, material, and traffic construction that is put out in the roadway. We apologize for the graffiti, property destruction that is happening. To the group, we would ask that you remain peaceful. Do not destroy property. Do not place obstructions in the road, as this is a thoroughfare for vehicular traffic, first responders.
Nathaniel, not really a snatch
This is
van.
Portland, Wendy. Yep.
They don't have those here in Seattle.
As we
Seattle,
approach
I'm sorry.
hospitals,
The other
we would
location
ask
is
this
Portland.
group not to block the
Top
area
left. This location.
and access to these locations, as these are active hospitals treating people for a variety of problems.
Excellent. So there's hospitals.
So do not obstruct
These
the
are
roadways
ambulance
at
routes
those
to a
locations.
hospital.
We would ask you not commit property destruction that has already occurred.
So they're going straight up Portland and Seattle tonight, guys. They ain't playing.
Committing property destruction may result in your individual arrest.
They really like their LRAD system. And now once again, SPD, solid block behind. All right, South Park reference. Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Some of you will get the reference. We'll have to make a meme out of that. I can smell fresh paint. If you look on the road, not related to the protest, there's some paint spilt all over the road. That paint seems dry though.
Of course, unrelated.
I'm only turning the camera. There's nothing going on. I promise you. The group is doubling back, so I've now kind of become at the front of the group.
Excellent.
And if you hear that I'm huffing and puffing a little bit, A,
that's just
I
nitrous.
haven't been on the treadmill enough. Freely admit it. And
Oh,
B,
I
they're
thought you said
moving at a
that.
pretty quick pace.
I
Hey, we're in the spotlight now. That's me in the spotlight. Gonna start singing an REM song.
Okay, they don't like LRADs apparently. F your LRAD, mother. Where's... Oh, you know how people ask, like, where is a certain person? Where's Hunter? Where's Trumpet Man?
So for those of you just tuning in, we are live. We're in Seattle. There's a lot of stragglers in block.
Not a straggler.
So the group is kind of spreading out, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. Ian and I have talked about all this on air, about, you know, stragglers and people that are like, oh, let me look at the camera. We're just...
let me just
goes
check
back to my view that there needs to be some accountability on protesters' part.
If you guys want to head to Portland, comment a 2. If you want to stay here, comment a 1. I would think you want to stay here, but just to give you the option, comment a 2 to head to Portland, where they're speaking, and comment a 1 to stay here in Seattle.
I've never come down this street. Maybe they've come down this street. I've never come down here. Aha. I see why they did what they did. The gate is locked.
Sorry, guys. There we go. This is 1010 Winds coming to you with breaking news from Seattle, Washington, where we have a group of people in black bloc spray painting, breaking
so as I started to say,
businesses,
for those of you just tuning in,
property, as well as defacing it.
We are in Seattle.
Take it away, Jimmy.
This is the 180 days of protest march in Seattle, and the 21st
hey, Steph, good
anniversary of the WTO, World Trade Organization riots in 1999. If you're not familiar with WTO and what happened in Seattle, yeah, easily 100 people, right? This is a shot here that shows how many people are here.
Right back.
Not seeing SPD bike officers behind us.
Not yet, you don't.
There are a number of documentaries you can watch about WTO. If documentaries aren't your jam, there's a docudrama which has an ensemble cast called The Battle in Seattle. And with that said, it's not super good, and it's loosely factual. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, that's true, that never happened, oh, that's total bullshit, that didn't happen, yes, that's true. You know, it's a docudrama. That person's not real, this person's not real, etc. Bella Ciao, an Italian protest song, going back to the era of Mussolini. The tune and the lyrics adapted in Spanish and in Russian, and of course in English.
Portuguese as well. Hey, Doug. Hey, Ray. Good to see you guys.
I'm walking slow because it's kind of dark and the ground is super muddy where I'm at. And I don't want to give you all the amusement of me busting my ass. The group's kind of fanned out now over about a block.
Damn, they're fanned out over a block. It's decent. Oh, you can hear them breaking in there. Starbucks Starbucks going down.
And they are, they're targeting a Starbucks.
Starbucks. Another one bites the dust.
What I suspect will happen here is SPD will probably be here shortly. The main protest body is continuing to move. So I'm going to move with the protest body.
Very carefully hold my camera, pointing obviously away so that I don't get pegged with a rock.
And Seattle police has moved
We
in.
have committed multiple acts of property destruction and are committing criminal mischief. This is an unlawful
Cops
assembly.
are right there,
All
Reggie.
right.
You are committing
They've been trailing them about a block
involving
behind.
criminal mischief, significant property destruction,
But it
blocking
appears
traffic and moving items out into the road,
They're practicing
and
appeasement
graffiti.
as to not make things get worse.
So
I guess that's a tactic
they've
used by
declared
their
this an
governor there,
unlawful
or mayor.
assembly.
Hey, Mr. Swing, good to see you, sir. Guys, I ran a 7-hour stream starting at 7 a.m. today.
You have citizens yelling at the police. You have the police yelling at the protesters.
But just given what this was, had to get this out to you. All right, they're moving in Portland as well. Let's sit here for a sec. I'll keep my eye on Port in
And
the
now we have the
background.
Auto Club here.
All right, they're holding
They
candles.
have
They're
made the
just
call of
marching
an
right now.
unlawful assembly. Oop.
This is Seattle.
Check my
Mr. Swing,
horizons.
Seattle.
Horizons are good. Snagged a tree. Probably to the amusement of SPD behind me. So the protesters are moving fast. I'm kind of equal distance.
Oh, hang on, guys.
That spotlight that you might be seeing now is SPD.
Sorry. Moved my microphone, boom. Effing up the whole dang show. They're still going.
Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Again, they're still moving. So I'm gonna keep moving.
Few things up, Tom. Thank you, Sean. I'm feeling it, Sean, yeah. Definitely feeling that 7-hour one. Appreciate you, Lee. Where's your snout?
Person with a fist up in the air in solidarity. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep, Sean. I got all these streams here. Oh, Eugene is up now too, but it's just Costello talking. And again, they're just marching there. They're not presently breaking shit. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Good to see you. You got it, Jan. Billy Spiro. Welcome to the danger zone.
All right. I definitely need to get back on the treadmill.
Arexosaurus. Eric Johnson. He said it sounds like an Arexosaurus.
In the roadway. You're blocking roadways. There are people that live here that need to move about freely. You are blocking the roadway for those individuals.
And destroying the city. The fuck are you doing?
Again, this group is engaged in criminal mischief, and I'm giving you an order to disperse. This is Lieutenant Diamond.
Stone.
Give a shit! There are people dying all the time.
Exactly, we're trying to stop it, so sometimes that means a little bit of
Okay, you're gonna help me clean this up?
No, I'll give you some info on
Fuck
it if
you.
you like. All right, have a good rest of your night as well.
Yeah, right.
Homeowner.
Human life is more important.
As always, guys, those likes and hearts, those emotions really go.
The reason I got a little quiet,
or reactions rather, really go a long way with the
a little
algorithm.
bit of a dynamic scene.
Should you deem the quality of content and coverage
They're
worthy
moving
of
real
reacting,
fast uphill.
just helps get this out to more people.
But there are some protesters behind me, in front of me.
Yeah, Nikki, exactly. And they've been directed by the
SPD
mayor
has
to do nothing,
taken a different
as you
route.
can see. There's a chain of command. A lot of times people say, well, why aren't the cops doing anything? It's not the cops' fault. There's superiority to the cops. It's the government. City council, mayor, governor.
It's very dark.
Yeah, Cora. My heart goes out to the residents. Hey, beloved, good to see you, girl. And it's only 8:30 there.
Whew. Okay. It looks like SPD bike cops are coming. It looks like
This
SPD bike cops are coming.
just got interesting. They have those numbers of bike cops you guys have seen. They got hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, is it cold? I haven't been out today. I did not venture out. Oh my God, that's your entrance?
SPD bike cops are here.
Well, they're burning rubber, folks. But again, it's not their fault. They were instructed, whether it be for fear of them doing more damage or them inciting more
Oh, that was one hell of a hill.
behavior like that. They've been directed or received new sensitized training. They've been instructed that they could insult someone's feelings in the crowd. So they've been directed.
Bike cops
do
are
this.
closing in.
Brendan,
I suspect
they
they'll-
need dirt bikes, damn. Can you imagine that Mad Max shit?
There's not enough room to move in.
Even mopeds. Mopeds alone.
My guess is they're setting up.
Just, what's Paul Blart? What was he on? Segways? Just segways? Oh, silent, but deadly. Stealth. Speed. Agility. Longevity. Right, Penny? Essentially, that's what this is. Social workers. It's just, there's these people who are here in the street. They're all human beings. But then on the other side, there's people who are in these homes. who aren't.
Number of bike officers have increased.
Nah. If the protesters got their hands on segways, Michael, it would be like freaking, what's it called, War of the Worlds with like the robots. They would just take over for law enforcement. Like, little sneak across the park, like.
If you're just tuning in, we are live. We are in Seattle. This is the 180-day march.
It's
It is
more like
also
a
the
180-day Monster
21st
Jam
anniversary
smash
of WTO.
session at the Starbucks back there, bro. What I
Seattle
heard.
bike officers
Damn.
are following the group.
Just an eye again on port.
But and are following very closely.
Sure.
But so far have made no
But if you look
movement.
at the top left, they do have.
But
They are
have,
prepared. Medical supplies.
probably closed to within 25 or 30 feet of the protesters. And I know
And there's also a group now staging
they're
up in
right up on
Eugene
me
as well.
because I could hear all their conversations and radio chatter. As can you. Probably.
Ray needed past tense. That's right, Drew. Yep. Medic. And that's just antacid and water. Liquid antacid and water are also known as law. 50-50
It's probably a
ratio.
good time to say you need to give the mods and admins a pay raise. And the way you give them a pay raise, spam those hearts. Let them know you appreciate the work they're doing. They are now maybe 15 feet from the protesters. They are basically
Oh, Lori.
right on my back.
Interesting. I was wondering why Eugene was up. Okay, so there was a...
And
And this
I
is just
am
speculation because I haven't seen it, but
less than a car length
apparently there was a
from
shooting
the
in
back of the
Eugene
main
today.
protest group.
So that group, they're at a park. There's about 50 of them. They're circled up.
Right now, things are calm.
Yep, Dan. There's Malcontent here. There's Anita Noel Green, Concrete, Boot Troop, as well as PDX in Port. Hey, Sean. Good to see you,
All right,
brother.
SPD is calling a hold. And you've
Joe
got
Brennan straight up. Takesha 6'9" is up in here now. Takesha 6'9".
Regardless of your purpose, you will be in violation of city and state law. The following routes of dispersal are available for you.
Fascist burn in hell!
You can move northbound on 16 or west on Spring. You have 2 minutes to move.
They literally could have arrested them all already. They
So,
declared it unlawful.
you
Like
heard it.
when I started the stream, almost out. Let me see, a half hour ago.
Ah, shoot.
As I was
I
starting.
expect them to go this way.
Top left in Portland. They're chilling by the precinct.
So
But pertaining to if there was a shooting in Eugene, Oregon today, they have candles and stuff there, so it doesn't look like they're going to do anything like what we see here at the moment.
Once again are behind.
I do have my eyes on behind enemy lines as well. Oh yeah, Sheila. It's like the epitome of like robots
so I'm
or
in this
something.
position where
This long, this many times, sequentially repeated, like
comply within
sounds
reason.
zombified.
But fair number of trees.
Guys, if you are just joining us, this is Seattle, Washington. We also have stuff going on in Portland and Eugene, Oregon. But this here is where it's at. Should you deem quality content and coverage worthy of liking and reacting? See, we got a couple hundred people in here. Those likes and hearts truly would go a long way with the algorithm. Not to benefit myself in any way, but to get this out to more people. It's already difficult enough as it is, and again, it's just for people to formulate their own basis of opinion based off what they see rather than what they're told. Media, all mass media is guilty. They don't do their job, so I try to bring everything in a centralized location for you guys. Presently, Portland just picked up as well. So, as this unfolds here, we're going to take a skip hop and a jump over to Portland
there were
briefly.
2 minutes to comply.
Actually, no, we're not.
I feel like more than 2 minutes have gone by.
We're going to stay here temporarily. Looks like they just turned on the lights and left. Hang on a second. So they broke, I don't know if they looted it,
What
but they
SPD
definitely
will do,
smashed up a Starbucks here.
They'll call for a dispersal order.
Sorry about that.
They'll call for a dispersal order.
They got a minute left.
But
Said they had 2 minutes here.
They'll call for a dispersal order, but then they don't let people disperse. So
They directed you where to disperse
best
to.
person
They
move out
told
of
you
the
the
way was
direction
me.
of the street. Northwest, I think they said. Thank you, Stacy Snow. Appreciate you. Reported to police. You talking to the live stream? If you want, Court, you can head on over to the public page, but I'm a restreamer.
Am I right?
So, if you saw any crimes committed and you wanted to report to the police court, you do what you have to do, brother.
I've been pushed by SPD into
anybody
the police
is welcome
line.
to this page, politically speaking, left, right, up, down. I don't care, as long as you can respectfully agree to disagree with anyone who might not agree with you. That's the only thing that's asked. And that same respect will be extended your way. I encourage communication from both the left and the right. I encourage a discourse. Even when people disagree, but respectfully. No personal attack, no maturity. So they're acting on that dispersal order now. Yep, well, for 2 routes they gave them to head out to.
Move northbound on 16th Avenue or westbound on East 5. If you remain in the area described, regardless of your purpose.
That is the LRAD unit right here.
Other police action could include the use of chemical agents and less lethal munitions.
Ooh,
so
less lethal.
Move northbound on 16 or westbound on Pine. Move immediately.
Did you hear them?
Move northbound now.
No!
Move northbound or westbound now.
He's been blocked,
Sergeant
man.
Bull.
As soon as Stacy commented the name in caps, try things. Thank you. That's all that's needed.
Do not throw rocks or bottles at the police while we are making a lawful arrest.
Wow.
All right, that's a serious escalation. A bottle was thrown at the police.
Yeah.
This is Lieutenant Diamond of the Seattle Police Department. Do not throw projectiles at the officers. As I said, if you are involved in property destruction, assault, or any other criminal act, you're subject to arrest. We will identify and arrest you.
Yeah, we'll pick you up the gas prices. I noticed that.
So,
hey, Court, good to see you.
I've already had a stern warning of staying on the sidewalk. There they go, they're rolling.
Oh, yes. I was waiting for this, and they're off. Is the one in the middle going to get it or what?
A bunch of SPD's officers just, again, kind of moved up, and I'm mixed in with them again and behind them.
Let's get it on.
SPD just ran by. Oh, this is kind of back to early August.
Take a peek on Port. See what's up there. Seattle's where it's at. We got another stream for here in Seattle. It's an Instagram if anything happens to this one.
Officers in front of me have pepper spray out.
Matter of
They have
fact,
the
what I
blue
could do
dye
is give you an
cans.
overlay.
Don't they know I like the rough stuff? Just once, I'd like to have a normal day with SPD. Just once. All right, SPD has stopped. They are a solid block. I heard some conversation about them wanting to hold there. Regroup is my word, not theirs.
See if she's coming back up.
I don't know
She's
exactly
basically
what
on
word
the
they
line.
use.
Back there. They kind of booked it, so she's at the ground.
But,
You hear that name?
what SPD has done is
Been a minute.
pushed the protesters deep into a residential neighborhood,
Pretty sure they were directed away
which
from the
doesn't make a lot of
residential neighborhood.
sense. That was one of the organizers.
Yeah, Marie Tagger. Gonna comment. Nicole. It's getting spicy.
So, SPD, almost 2 blocks back. I could see a couple of people moving in the lights. What I don't know is, are those medics? Is that bicycle squad? Is it just a person? Or is that part of the protesters?
Busy in Portland.
Yeah, it totally
again, with
sounds
that
like someone
march.
is being arrested. Another person shooting video just said that.
We might switch there temporarily.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Someone is being arrested up there.
We'll see if they head up the street here. If not, we'll head to Portland. They just basically have a loudspeaker and are marching.
Karen, don't be a Karen.
Yeah, Courtney, he
I
uses
said
a pole with a
You
gimbal.
left out that important word. Pushed deeper into a residential neighborhood.
A telescopic
Deeper.
pole with the gimbal, so you're able to get those nice angles.
So once again,
Tallest streamer in the crowd.
into the streets.
Thank you, Dan. Port's pretty calm.
I have to balance between
Exactly, it's early for
Sticking close
Port.
to the
It's early for
protesters.
Seattle, Dan.
watching my six and being able to jump on the sidewalk
Normally doesn't pick up till 11
really
on the dot.
fast. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm already on strike one.
Okay, there they go.
Hey.
Oh shit. Hang on, yo. Rosa? Somebody's kicking all the candles down at that vigil in Portland. Rosa. Rosa. I might be just after it, but hang on. Somebody just kicked here. This dude.
Guys, that was crazy.
In the bottom right, he just kicked and stopped. Let me move my ass out of the way. All the candles, he just broke them. Look at all the candles on the ground right there.
We need to post this everywhere.
We just missed Rosa speaking, but
Fuck, there's more
dude,
cop
he
cars
just
coming
broke
out.
their whole vigil. Damn. Dang. That bottom right. I'll head back to Seattle. It's just, I saw that unfolding. I was like, WTF, man. All right, back to Seattle we head. Stand by.
You did, Decanta?
Goodness. Back to Mountain
I
Tent.
don't know, it's safer to be out on the street or right by, because there's doors right here.
Back to Seattle we head. Let me see.
That is the first, this is, you know, I talked very briefly about this on Como today. You know, this change of tactics and them moving much faster and targeted. And we saw that. But this is the first time
Lori,
I've ever had anybody
Rose.
grab that rescue strap. One of the officers grabbed my rescue strap on the plate receiver, basically yanked me out of the way, and like handed it off almost to another officer who yanked me further out of the way.
What happened with Rosa, Bobby? Somebody
All right,
just
I don't know
destroyed
how
their
well you're gonna
vigil
see
there in
him.
Portland. I don't know what it was for. I
Almost
guess
2
it was a
blocks
memory
back.
of someone, but he just
There
stomped out all the
is-
candles.
Almost 2 blocks back.
I think it was near the precinct there
there
in
is
Portland.
SPD.
EDX.
And again, I'm trying to balance staying closer to the protesters, honor their requests,
Hey,
show
Carol.
the whole story,
Good to see you.
not get in the police's way, show their story.
Not here,
It's an
but soon.
interesting night tonight.
Yeesh, soon. Yeah, just a peek at the multi. Port marching away.
For those
Jeep
of
staging
you
up.
on all
left
the different
side.
channels, when things get this busy, I
What?
can't answer your questions, right? That's not a police vehicle.
Holy shit.
That's somebody who
Concrete. Thank you,
probably
Sean.
probably is thinking they just made a wrong turn.
I think they're in Portland though. If they're on the woke multi, I have it. But I'll check real quick.
I'd like to say
Yep,
hi to
PDX.
Kitty.
Got it.
Kitty Shackelford. Hi, Kitty. Oh, wait a minute. We can't say hi to Kitty. Kitty got banned for stealing everybody's content. Kitty is off the air. Kitty actually
Keep
stole
going,
so
Wilfred.
much
You
of
can
our
do it, bro.
content.
I don't know
I
if it's
actually
based on
gave
comments
up
or it's based on period of
on
time.
doing
How you get
takedowns
like
with
a
her.
fan badge, how that system
Because
works.
it was like we would
That merit
stream
system. Oh, hey, Ray.
and we'd have to do like
I don't know who that
4,
bitch was
6,
for. Hang
8.
on, let me do some digging.
And Twitter's process for DMCA takedowns sucks. Twitch is awesome.
Know about Twitch. Memorial Trail of Lights March in PDX. That's the only details I have. Memorial Trail of Lights.
I guess that is a police undercover vehicle that is behind us. It's got to be.
Nah, Caleb, the way the structure of government and federalism works is the police are the middleman. It's the city legislature, the mayor, and the governors who are above them in the chain of command when it comes to law. They are enforcers of the law, not legislatures thereof or under the power thereof that gives them the power to control it.
Yeah, I'm positive that's a couple undercover units following.
Yeah, Kathy, this is live. Anything on the screen with the exception of flag delay for woke is live. This is Portland, Oregon. All the screens but where we're at in the top left-hand side. They're talking again in Portland.
Turn off my... Things are quiet.
Zach,
Turn
Steve.
off that camera.
Oh yeah, Pam. Breaking. You can hear that shatterproof or shatter-resistant glass
we
when
are.
it gets hit. Gives like a
We're
thud
almost
sound.
back to Broadway. I remember this area from the October 3rd march. SPD was making my life particularly miserable on that march. You know, I just realized my camera's discentered. Well, there's a bus behind.
Hey, Gigi. Good to see you, girlie. You up to Geisha?
So my camera to my monitor is a little discentered.
Oh, that's going to be effective. Effective roadblock.
I'm gonna need the group
Obstacle.
to stop at some point for like 10 to 20 seconds. And then I
Yup,
can deal.
Krista. Yup. Oh, those work though. But you can still get around, right? At least they didn't set them on fire. Or wouldn't. What's going to stop them, Vicky? Oh, cluster bombs, snow plows. I'm just kidding. Less lethal, crowd control munitions, and arrest.
How you doing,
at least that's
Chris?
what the lieutenant said. Yeah, Ashley Wood. Think of, what's it called?
Got pushed around a little bit.
The T-virus. What is
Comes with
that,
the
Resident
territory.
Evil? With
been a
Umbrella
while.
meaning something? The Umbrella Company. What was it? The Umbrella Corps? The Umbrella Corps does mean something. Oh, some interest at a window, do we see there? Wilfred, I love it. Low-flying, fast movers deploying napalm. Good morning, Vietnam!
You know, you probably have heard a couple of thumps, but, well, that was just a board. You probably heard a couple of thumps, so honestly, I don't know what they were. They were to my right.
That's right,
But there's just a brick wall there.
The umbrella obscures
not
the
showing
face and
anything.
is very effective against
where are the
satellites
lights?
and drones from the air as well as regular cameras. But yeah, that's to conceal one's identity. Same with black bloc dress code, including a ski mask as well. And they all wear the
Things are
same
probably
thing.
gonna get
That also is
interesting
to prevent being identified. Counter surveilling.
Well,
Get them to the chopper.
Surprisingly, they just kept
Back.
moving past Uncle Ike's.
Back! Oh, skunk scent would work in a second for anything.
Wow, we've covered a
skunk pheromones.
we've covered a
yeah.
lot of distance
Ugh.
in a
Or
short period of
terpenes or
time.
whatever they are.
He doesn't show anything. It's really dark where they are. I don't know what to tell you.
Stormtroopers, Justin, they are.
No SPD. Oh, here come the bike officers. Here they come.
Dun 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 dun. Well, if you're not protesters and you're dressed in black, who are you?
Little hard to tell where the LRAD message is coming from. It sounds like it's in front of us.
Front left.
It's to my left.
We have given multiple orders to disperse. This is an unlawful assembly due to criminal mischief.
Here come SPD.
To the north.
There's a huge contingent of SPD cyclists and multiple SPD vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus DJ LRAD. Uh,
10, did he say?
I'm gonna have an opportunity here to scoot across. Is that the Bearcat? That might be the Bearcat. Like how they accelerated at me.
Are the planes inbound?
All right, I'm gonna dip the camera and I'm gonna move a little faster. I'm on your right.
That's right, Sean. Actually, the day after they donated $10 million, they had a store get looted in Amazon in Chicago.
hair tie the hair back.
People have been pepper spray deployed. Pepper spray deployed.
OC spray is out. They at?
I just passed several people who had been pepper sprayed. Protesters are moving really fast.
Oh yeah, Crystal. It was more of a PR stunt than anything else. Politics. That or what they thought was a bribe. I don't know. It's not like they didn't discuss those things at a board meeting. Or what his name didn't consider it. Check the multi. Seattle, we got CJTV Media up in the hizzle. To the rescue, man. Say what you will about CJ, but when he comes to the rescue, man, hang on. Got a secondary stream. Come on, buddy.
Good stream, yo.
For his services with a camera, I salute you.
I got the Bearcat.
Thank you,
in the back,
Billy
I
Spiro.
believe.
Great minds think
Jumped
alike,
up in
my
on my
brother.
left.
Without lag, that would have been you owe
And,
me a Coke for Jinx.
Looks like a couple different sets of bicycle police.
I agree, Stone.
How are you?
Yeah, Roger. This is CJ. Top left will have the streamer's name, location, and the platform.
How you doing? I'm doing
I
okay.
know
How
it's
you doing
tough
with all
on
of
mobile
this?
devices, but it will always be there.
It's happened a few times before. What's the march about, do you know?
It's a 6-month anniversary of May 30th and the 21st anniversary of the WTO riots.
They are like
So,
foggers.
I mean, I'm sure there's
but
plenty
yeah,
of
those foggers, Marshall,
personal
that's
itinerary.
right.
That's what they have in mind. But
in Portland,
as a resident here,
they
what are
have
your thoughts
those-
on all this happening out in
it's
front
like
of your
a
house?
leaf blower with CS gas in it, and it just whee sprays it up a block.
Right.
But it's residential; they can't.
Right.
Dennis, they broke a.
Now you heard originally you heard a lot about
They were
BLM
damaging and
chants.
defacing businesses.
Do you
They
feel
hit
like
a
this type of
Starbucks.
these protests that have
Some have
happened
been
because of the
arrested.
streets, has it changed your
This
views
is
on
literally
Black Lives Matter as the organization? or as the
exactly
movement?
coming on an hour since it started.
No.
And prior to that, the stream was up for 10 minutes. So this has only been an hour and 10 minutes from start to present.
That they're keeping up the volume because we got to do something.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Have a good night. All right, guys,
I
you know
agree,
you can't
Sean.
pass up an opportunity to talk to someone. Let me zoom out. So there's the Bearcat right here. Just give you guys a look at the artillery they're working with. So you got,
Ooh. Oh, that thing is badass.
that's the Bearcat. And they've got a couple marked and unmarked vehicles that run through here. So they run pretty deep.
Marie, thank you. I was due for one. Appreciate you, Marie.
And what's happening in front of me right now is the police are just
You
basically
said donate to Tom's
on a-
Coffee Fund.
on
And
a
I'm
push
always
march.
going to say it like that now.
Just pushing
Coffee.
everybody, and they're slow marching. But as they're
That
marching, they're kind of just throwing
Massachusetts
stuff in
flag.
the street. creating obstacles for the
Appreciate you, Marie. Being viewer funded, it's through donations that I'm able to do this as often as I am. And I have streamed thus far 8 hours today. Started at 7 a.m. So I do give it my all. I did do a stream prior today, but again,
so like I said, it wasn't my intention
I'm a
to be out
man
here,
on a mission. So
if
you deem the quality of content and coverage worthy of donating, as well as like the people in chat, the quality of conversation and conversation. I do have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. But regardless of donations, as many know already, just want to express my gratitude for you all. Dale, this is Seattle, and this is an unlawful assembly / I wouldn't call it a riot, but they were breaking.
So you can
I
see
don't
the
know if
police
they
line
looted,
is right on the heels.
but they smashed
still
up a
marching.
Starbucks and multiple businesses.
You can see them tossing stuff out of the way. Obstacles that have been placed in the road.
Appreciate you, Jenna. I appreciate you, Melinda. Know that? Sorry, Miss Melinda. Look at this. Oh.
What are your thoughts about what's happening out here?
Fuck 12. Fuck every single one of them.
What do you think the real motivation is for everyone out here right now?
I mean, there's a lot of things going on. There's deep resentment against the police. You know what today is? The 25th anniversary.
Is this speed better, Thomas? Let's see.
I had my first job in Seattle when that happened.
Camera
They put you
pull
through
did
like a no protest.
Malcontent still here. That secondary angle. He was just further back. We wouldn't have seen that Bearcat. His camera angle's better? Of what?
Can one of the mods timestamp the feed? One of the mods timestamp the feed? Thank you.
There's that Bearcat. The multi?
If you're seeing me dip the camera, it's so I can get under trees.
Yeah, but yes, we are. Yeah. It's good for like the angle to give perspective of the block. Like it has value, but he doesn't have good videography skills.
Right?
Yeah.
Meter maid.
Okay.
92 grand a year.
Seriously?
Bare minimum.
But
That's
I
the
have my
lowest
eye on
salary in
both
the
if
department.
anything does go down.
92 fucking
In fact,
grand
there
a
he is
year.
right there. I think
Right?
that is
So these
malcontent.
people are making bare minimum $50 an hour. Right? There's, what, 50 of them? Call it 6 hours.
Sure.
I'm not doing the math in my head, but that's a shitload of money. That much money could put up, what?
300 hours at $50 an hour. That's what, $15,000?
Yeah. How many fucking homeless people do you think could be housed for that money? How many people could be fed for that money?
But do you think, and this is what I've been curious about, is like, these guys are all getting paid all this
Hey,
money to come
Sheila.
out here because of the protest, or like, how do you?
Well, I mean, that's part of the thing, is like, we don't need this many cops doing, like, if this is what they're doing.
That was a good
There is
question.
a tank back there.
Yeah, no, they just fucking, they want to fucking show off. Oh, look, they brought the one from Bellevue
Unlawful
over,
assembly in Seattle, Diane.
like last month. Fuck off! They shine the lights in the fucking, I'm sure you get that in the camera.
I've been
You
been out
stream
here.
on her name?
CJTV.
CJTV?
Yeah.
You on Twitter?
Twitter, Twitch, Facebook.
Tight.
Or no, sorry, no, I don't stream to Twitter. I post to it,
Yeah,
but you
no,
can find it on there
no
as
one
well.
wants to stream.
Right.
Are you good about that? And shit?
Yeah, I mean, ever since things changed as much as they have, I just kind of avoided protests altogether. And then just, back here.
Film the cops. Yeah.
Well, my thing is just to get really an objective viewpoint from all sides and really understand better why everyone's out here. It's just tough because on the protest side, you don't really get a chance to have conversations.
Yeah.
And I want to, though,
Thomas,
People, you know, you look at
8,000
the
to pop
the
up
fucking
on
protest leaders from
Portland.
Ferguson,
That's
right?
2 homeless
Okay.
people.
Half of them ended up
That
dead
is
in
absurd.
the trunks. Like,
Whoever got that
shot to death in the
contract.
trunk of their own car.
Right.
Like, I don't blame people for not wanting to, like the guy who filmed the kid getting pepper sprayed on the first day.
Yeah.
Back in May, you know what happened to him?
No.
2 days later, 6 squad cars roll up at his house to arrest him, drag him out of his fucking house on some trumped up charge that he was released for 2 days later. They said he'd been shining a laser at an officer or something.
Interesting.
So they fucking made up a charge because they found out who he was. They went to his home. They fucking dragged him out. Right? They released him without even fucking charging him. They dropped all the charges. But they knew, like, oh, we know who this fucking guy is. We can go fucking harass the fuck
Those
with him,
brakes are killer, though.
Okay.
And if you spin back through the last few months, you know, this is why people don't want to give interviews on camera
Sure.
about what they're doing on the non-governmental side of this, is because
Even
once-
just like on a peaceful side, you'd say like even that.
Once your face gets out there,
Interesting.
once your name gets out there,
Sure.
there is a strong history of the cops showing up and fucking with you.
So what I'm seeing, I guess, from what I'm hearing you say is, I mean, there's a big cancel culture on one side, but there's a big, like what you're saying, there's a brutality culture on the other. And so it's like
What
this.
do you mean by cancel culture? I mean,
Well, people, they want to identify you. They want to give you a tag, and then that's who you are. And now we can deal with you accordingly instead of really getting to know, you know, what someone's like you. Like, I don't really know your whole story, but I'm curious to know, like, your personal investment, what brings you out, and, like, why this is important to you.
I live 5 blocks away. I've been out at a lot of these.
Sure.
But on the other hand, you know, I was doing
I'm checking
homework
behind
and
enemy lines court. Hang
Hang
on.
on.
Yeah. Oh, he's just restreaming. Okay, he's in Portland.
And
He's looking at concrete.
let me go fuck this house. Yeah, you know, like I've been given I've been pulled over on my bike for riding without a light on.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking guys won't even do that fucking basic courtesy of put your fucking headlights on when you're riding your bike at night.
Yeah.
They'll write me a ticket for that.
Last time I got on a bicycle, I made it half a block and ran into a tree. Haven't been on one since.
Smart move.
That was all 7 months ago.
Colleen.
But like, I mean,
Lessons learned now. But
put your fucking lights on. Bare minimum you could do.
I appreciate you taking time.
Multi.
you good? You safe?
Yeah, you too.
Everything's whatchamacallit, Portland on the right. Got Seattle in the center. Pretty much where we're
They
at.
say a
At
squeaky
left.
wheel gets the grease.
Elk 10,
There's a lot
CJ.
of squeaky
The
wheels in
other
this
two
group.
are entities.
Need a lot of grease. But they've got 2 teams, well 3 basically right now. They've got the
Hey, Megan, good to see
kind
you.
of like the sidewalk crew on the far side, and then bike, and then of course all the support vehicles that are running in the very back there. Quite the view though.
Snacks. Good call, Stace.
Chaos aside, man, Seattle, beautiful city.
Stand by. Let's check out Mountain 10 where he's at. So he's back left, this dude,
Yeah,
CJ.
for real.
Let's pop back here. Let's take a look-see, shall we?
We could probably carefully check and figure out which officer it was, but OPA won't do anything. And if they want to talk that way at a barbecue in a backyard, I guess that's their fucking prerogative. But when you're on the payroll and you're editorializing about the school system, the teachers, and COVID, I don't know. I think it's wrong. It almost feels a little snowflakey on their part. Well,
Marie.
they're now rolling down into Volunteer Park.
Hey.
for fucking 16 hours. How the fuck do you work with snackies who don't wear masks? How the fuck do you sleep at night? It's funny that the white people laugh. The white police officers laugh. Hey, POC, staff. You just let it happen. You laugh too? What's up? It's funny when you smile when a 16-year-old black girl gets hurt. I fucking seen the black cops go the N-word. Do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I
By the way,
recollect, they have a homeless encampment at that
if you're
park.
an anti-masker, I'm wearing an N95, a cloth overlay. Then I'm essentially wearing a baklava because it's cold. And my face is
Hey, Mr.
all
Rivera, good to see
covered.
you. Peek at the bulky. CJ's here too. He caught up. Check out CG. Or CJ, sorry. His angle.
Or 21 years ago. Like I was telling a gentleman back here, I fully remember.
Yeah, Denise. Like possessed.
Turn the light here. That light is doing nothing for me. I guess you can kind of see them better.
Nathaniel. It does remind me of The Walking Dead, though, if you think about it. Just the way that they move, like, as a crowd, you know, just... The sounds are pretty spot on, too. At times. Ugh.
This is like some straight up Sasquatch hunt stuff.
Oh, they're right up on that line. There's Malcolm
Who said
10,
they
the
love
new
Pink Floyd?
pole
I'm
right
going
there. I believe that's who we're with. Go for that camera angle in a minute. Check this out first. Yeah, Ash. The bikes, my ears were like, ah. I actually backed the audio off. Right. The multi. We're going to be heading to the top left with Malcolm 10. Oh, okay, he's facing back. I was hoping he was facing forward.
Well, I thought that was police dogs, but...
Yeah, Sharon. Like nails on a chalkboard, exactly. Yeah, Shannon, I was going to say, I don't care if it would affect the stopping brake performance. Spray them with WD-40, but no, it's the black rubber pad that stopped the brakes. It sounds like metal. But it's a really, really hard, like plastic or rubber. A composite.
This feels like a horror movie, seriously. Just creepy as shit.
Nicole, a rioter's view I've been looking for. If anyone comes across the stream, please let me know. I do have 2 Instagrams to Metazo. I could try to stretch out one of those. Let me check those out. I've been looking at them intermittently.
Yeah, you heard that dog too? It freaked me out as well.
Yeah, I got an angle, but it's tiny. Just letting you know ahead of time.
You're a fucking joke. You're disgusting. Look at you. I hope all the people that you kill
trying to get it on
fucking
here.
harm
Let me
you at
mute
night.
DJ
Sorry about
real
that.
quick.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Fucking monsters!
Hang on.
Fucking Look, he's aiming at him so he can shoot him. They trying to shoot rubber bullets. I got my eye on you.
Got another stream for you. It's an Instagram. It's Tometozo, but you asked for a
Assholes.
crowd view.
Okay.
Oh man, it's not showing up. Hang on. Profit P. Gotcha.
Medics, keep moving.
This is a Tometozo. This is one of 2 views from the crowd, but again, it's on the same line. There it is right there. You see the dude in the jacket?
Y'all with the cops?
So we're where it's at. All angles right here.
What's going on? They following us through the park, through the bushes, literally.
Yeah, they're making it interesting to say the least.
That's what's going on.
Top left is where
On
the
bikes,
audio's
some
coming
on
from.
foot, a whole bunch of them.
Be out of your way in a sec.
Very odd. Very odd.
Or I could stretch it out. You guys let me know. Stretch it out now.
Must be perfect for the people that are on the streets right now.
Nathaniel fact. If Bigfoot gave a howl in a residential neighborhood, straight up, I would be scared as well. Perfect. What's like a Bigfoot howl? What's he know? What's his like? What's his house?
Look at the white lady. She's clapping. That's a joke.
You good?
Yeah, thank you.
Literally, CJ's video with the chick on Instagram's audio makes a decent stream. You can hear what's going on both sides. Oh, you bet your bippy we're gonna move up there.
Look,
Right in front. Just do right in front.
look how they pushing them.
What are we supposed to do?
Look.
What are we supposed to do? Move!
You bet your bippy I was ready.
Did they? They got one person? Fuck. You know who it was?
Coming up. They're really quick.
They got one person.
The
They're
house.
bullies. You can hear them. You say, oh yeah. That's what they're fucking saying. They
You
are
most certainly
kidnappers.
can.
That's what
Get
they're
full
doing.
picture again. I just did it there because I figured they might be arresting people. We can also check on
Look, they're
Mountain's Pen
laughing.
here in a moment.
They're joking around. They think this shit is a joke. You can hear them.
Get you audio from CJ.
But again, much like earlier today, it's a super nice, very affluent neighborhood. And all the marches or protests that I've been on, haven't seen it come to this neighborhood, actually. So they did say, what I heard earlier was, they were telling me to disperse to the north, and I think I heard to the east, or the which looked like everyone was moving to the north, but at this point, everyone's heading south again.
Exactly, Nikki.
So,
If you smashed up a city, you go to jail too. Probably sooner than some.
Up on Capitol Hill in Seattle, Washington here, guys. And again, I'm going to tell you, this is the 6-month anniversary, or commemorates the 6-month mark of May 30th here in Seattle, and the 21st anniversary of the WTO riots, which I don't know if any of you guys remember that were super intense in downtown Seattle here.
Kids basketball hoop broken.
I have no idea what street we're on.
Oh, Maria, I freaking hate clowns too. It's the one thing I can't do. Murder hornets, zombie horde, nah, clowns. Oh, hell no. Gotta bring us to Malcontent. He should be up to the front. The front of the line.
When I go, hey, I'm dipping the camera, that's why I say, hey, I'm dipping the camera. Because then at least there's a record.
As always, if anybody needs anything in chat, don't hesitate to let me know, please.
On the subject of. And there we go. Full camera, a little tough here, huh? Everyone's a music critic. Okay.
Okay. Catch you on the flip side, I guess. To CJ we had. Okay. Oh. Yep, to CJ we had.
You know, guys, they might have been protesting Black Friday, but I took the holiday with my family. I let the world do what the world does for a little while. So, yeah, I was having issues with my Streamlabs, guys, which is the reason you're not seeing the watermark right now. But again, this is CJTV right now.
Top left has his streaming name.
Feel free to
Looking
share
at
the stream.
Faulty, we got Portland, we've got here. So.
Huh. Oh. Huh. Anyway, the funny, I don't know about you guys. We talk about, you know, fake news and all that stuff. But it's not really about, you know, fake anything. It's anything that's happening is happening out in front of you. And I hope that everyone takes the opportunity to kind of do the research on your own. You know what I mean? Get some questions, get some views, you know, get your own opinions, and go from there. Tell you what, I'm going to try to go ahead and get this started up again with my Streamlabs so I can get the watermark on here. So I'm going to cut out here for just a minute, get this tiled back in. But, yeah, so, you know, we'll pick back up here in just a second, guys. So stay tuned.
Okay.
He's my best friend in the whole world.
This is Portland. Oh, they got a moped. We were just talking about those in segways before. Oh shit. Ding ding ding. Wheels Waldo has been acquired. Say again, Wheels Waldo. Target acquired. Yeah, I thought that was the police bureau. When they see that visual, they're going to be pissed. This is live, or this could have been before the vigil. I don't know. Hang on, let's check. We can undoubtedly know one way. It's this way through Rosa.
Back towards the park or square.
Yeah, sounds right. Airstrike 30 minutes out. Nathaniel, copy over. I don't want to see you. Concrete has a decent shot. Let's see here. Seattle basically washed out. There's 2 insties left. We are now on Portland. Anita Noel Green. We're going to stick with this chick. She's on Twitch. You'll likely get an advert. Just stick through it. It's worth the clarity. So let me block that. And we'll get this out of the way. ETA about 15 seconds. Till then, I can do this, do that. We are going to be headed to the bottom center right. Anita Noel Green. Nice widescreen shot. So let's check. Should be there. Is that it, Amazon? Is it? Thank you. Wheels inbound. We do have a moving target. Yeah, no, man. Sorry, brother. No spammer.
I got one.
Yeah, no. We're good on luck, Mints.
Oh, that's great. That's great news, Brad.
Already ahead of you, Sean. 60 minutes
Obviously,
of
I didn't
clarity.
hear about that.
And a ban if
That's
need
good
be.
news.
He's already gone, guys. He's been muted. Like, you guys have to remember, with a lag, I'm not going to see your comments or theirs until between 8 and sometimes 30 seconds later. But as soon as I see it on the screen, anybody commenting something in caps, or in that case I saw the comment itself, they get muted. You got it, Sean. Do have to watch this music here.
Yeah.
Let's check the multi. See what else we got. Seattle's back up. Malcontent. He started a secondary stream. I believe I have it.
And 21st anniversary.
We're back in business.
Of WTO.
Hey, quick heads up, the Bunky boys are back.
Marie, but how am I going to find out if I won 5K?
I don't think it's related to this.
Exactly.
Bike cops are following.
Ooh. Ooh. I can hear it, siren in the air tonight. Yeah, right. Who said that?
Interesting, there's a Vice News crew here. Oh, sorry about that, malcontents. Ah, there we go. I'm just trying to get stuff situated. Greg, I just went offline
Yeah,
because
Mike.
I lost cell connection for a little while. So chalk that up to shit happens. There's a couple of spots in this area where my particular carrier really struggles. And we were in one of those areas and I went off the air. It happens.
Yep, Puget Sounds, Jenna. Puget Sound.
So anyway, well, we're back.
Copy 20 ETA on impact. Danger close. Over. Shh. We'll paint target 5 minutes. Ow. Yeah, Jenna, just it sounds like he's talking out of his ass. I'm not being critical of it. It's the vibe I get. Just like somebody talking, like, all right. Chopper gunner running dope. Get that AC 130 inbound.
Fuck you, ugly fuck!
Oh, you got burned.
Hey, SPD is maybe 2 blocks behind us.
I don't know, Rich, but I keep intermittently refreshing his D-Live profile in the event he is.
Come with me.
Jake.
Come with me.
You need water?
No, I appreciate
Drop
the
10,
offer,
fire
though.
for
Thank you very
effect.
much.
Matt Miller. Everybody says I'm hot. I'm just kidding.
So SPD
Appreciate the compliment.
continues to be back behind us.
Oh yeah, I agree, Freedom. This isn't a protest. This is a disruption. Absolutely. You should have seen the Starbucks they shattered.
Way in the distance.
About an hour ago. Slightly before it.
But they are back there. Wow, someone's yelling Black Lives Matter.
Hey, Terry.
There you go, a little support coming from the community.
One house. Oh, but it got tagged. It did get tagged, though. He failed to mention that fact. So was that done because they truly supported Black Lives, or was that done because they were hoping to protect their property? Jake is live, Lori? No shit. Hang on 1 second. Let me check that out. You might have another
So what they're
streamer
calling
in
for
Portland.
is for the protesters. Oops, sorry. Tighten up.
Yeah, he's restreaming what we're watching though. He's not
If
live.
I carry
He's
the
not
big yellow pole
out
too
there.
low. Ha ha!
He
Big
is
yellow
live
pole.
though, but not
I kick
out.
it with my feet. Oh my goodness. Okay, you found him.
I think he's looking at ninjas, which we'll check out.
Another white blonde baby.
Let's check and see if PDX is up. He should be by a megaphone. Chick giving a speech or somebody giving a speech. Jake is up, but he's not. Again, he's not out there. He's just restreaming, looking at the same stuff we are, or more or less, one stream, which is where we're headed now. The stream here. So we'll see. Hang on, I'll get you some audio.
Of those people that they were better than the very people that they had been living with. We fast forward to today. The police were invented to catch black people,
right, Maria?
And
overgrown rabbit children.
Yep. Kill them, or just beat them. Are the police still doing the same shit today? Yes. So that's why we're here right now. The police were created for the same reasons they are exacting on our people today. So, we have to abolish the fucking police. That's the only way that we can stop the police killings. Because the police are founded in straight genocide, racism, slavery, and trauma.
We've been on Portland for about 20 minutes, Rach. 15.
We will not reform it. We will abolish it. That's why we need to fucking abolish the police. So all of y'all that didn't know the significance of 1705, that's very important to understand. That is when the police formed. Before that year, there were no police in this country. So, do y'all believe that we can return to a time, or live in a time without police and be safe?
Yes. That's not how it works.
Me too. I'm glad you're all with me.
I would dream and hope of a time where that would be possible. But so long as there's more than 2 people on this earth, there will forever be conflict.
Abolish the fucking police.
Whether it be for food, water, whatever.
There are more candles too, by the way.
Yeah, Tilo. Does look like the Twilight Zone a bit. That's true, Nathaniel. You know, I did not think about that. I was going to point that fact out before about how with patriots, or whatever you want to call them, constitutionalists, how they're not bound by the law like police are when it comes to liability, as well as like getting convicted. They're held at a citizen standard, not a public servant's. Like a citizen in self-defense, if it's determined that they had fear for their life and they shot and killed someone, they are legally allowed to do so without any form of repercussion. None. Whether they had a license for a gun or not.
Still trying. We need to try to get our friends out here every night with us. Bring 2 people, 1, 2, 3 people. Do you know how many that adds up, if every single person does that, we will have our numbers back. We will have
Did the numbers go down?
to do what we were doing in the beginning and actually making a difference with making them scared for what the people are. And we
Making
have
them
that
scared
power.
for what
The
people
power
are.
is with the people, not with them.
Even if you're not going to the protest, you can share like the post or something. Because then if people are sharing the post,
Yeah, Maria, he's out. Been out on, I believe, $2 million cash bond.
At least tell 3 friends to share.
I actually think that the My Pillow guy helped put up some of it, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But I believe he played a part in some legal team, but I believe it was the probation.
And seeing small numbers makes me sadder than happier because more numbers means more people are caring about my life.
So I want everybody to have a good night. This is the end of our march.
That's quick.
I think we did a great job. We did a moment of silence tonight. We took memory of those we've lost. It might not feel like we've educated anybody.
And Ricky Schroeder, thank you, Maria. So My Pillow guy and Rick Schroeder helped put that bond up.
And now they know. So I want to thank the live streamers for coming out. I want to thank everybody else for coming out. I think that if we're out here...
Exactly, Tilo. If someone refuses to comply, should the police just walk away? Like in Seattle, when they're destroying a business, like should they just walk away?
Yeah. The power is with the people!
It's based on the person's reaction to their directives and orders. If they don't follow their directives, their fate's in their own hands, of any person, regardless of color, class, creed.
Thank you!
Okay, before you guys go, everybody lift your hand up in the air like this. Turn it backwards. Pat yourself in the back.
On point, Tilo.
You did not think I was going to know. That's my favorite one. I got it.
Amen. And thank you, Tim, for your service, sir. Semper Fi. Appreciate it.
Since you got it from the stripper
One
strike.
last thing. If anyone needs someone to escort them to their car or give them a ride back to
The
their
end of
home,
our march, end
go ahead
quote.
and
He's the
meet here
first
and we'll
one to
arrange
ever say that.
We protect us and we keep us safe.
Sorry if you missed that quote. I was just saying from Nathaniel. It was, quote, and that's the end of the march. He's the first one to actually say that, if you think about it. Never heard them say that. I've seen like 24-hour march. I saw that in LA. I was like, prove
He
it.
took his meds, and now I can't find him.
3-4 hours tops.
You know where Rose is?
Blue. Wait, I found him.
He was just out here.
He's not hard to find. Rosa?
You see where Rosa went? Oh, Blue's over there, by the way.
Yeah, I found him.
Yeah, she was here. Somebody in my comments said that...
She was here.
Somebody in my comments said she might have gotten on video the person who smashed up this mural. So
She did. She
true.
did.
But
We
I
saw
felt like
that.
I saw her with us the whole time. So I'm not sure about that.
They didn't
We can
care.
almost trust the comment. We can almost never trust the
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I know it's good to do security, but I get in contact with
This is currently the scene.
Yeah, it's so funny. Every time
We're going to head to Seattle, bottom left. That's the end of port. Back to the park they are.
but I haven't gotten them out of there. Like,
Quote, that's the end of the march. Back to Mountain 10 we head.
The 180 day of continuous protest march and also the 21st anniversary of the WTO riots. And a group of approximately 100 people with ENDD, which is the Direct Action Group, have marched a long-ass route. I'm actually curious, I'll tell you. My Fitbit says we have 143 active minutes and I've covered 50,000 steps. So we've done 13,000 steps. So we've covered a lot of flipping ground. And wow, that's all the elevation change. I need more treadmill time. Anyway, only 280 feet elevation change. Although I think it was all in that one hill where I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to die. They've marched around for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. There were several engagements with SPD. One engagement with SPD resulted in several arrests. SPD moved in very quickly, very hard. They have started adopting Portland-like tactics. They're not Portland in the sense that they have like jump vans and stuff, but this tactic of moving in very, very fast, targeted arresting of key people or what they feel are key people. This seems to be the technique that they're doing. There was a glass bottle that was thrown during the
strategical
first group
advantage
of
of
arrests.
surprise.
There was a threat
Me too,
of
Ash.
pepper spray
Votes
or
for
less
votes.
lethal munitions, rubber
Maria, I
bullets, I would
appreciate
presume, or
you.
glass balls. That didn't happen.
I will tell you all that I
We
made
ended up
$13 an hour during my
behind the
7-hour
police
stream
a little
before.
later as we were
and I haven't
running to
received a
kind of get
donation yet.
around them and get back up into no man's
assure
land
you, I'm
between
not
the
raking
police
in
and the
3
protesters.
or even a
We
grand a night,
passed a few
like these
people who were
streamers
being
do.
treated by medics who had been pepper sprayed. And I had called out that pepper spray was out. We didn't catch it. Then there was another engagement
Oh yeah,
with the
Tilo.
police.
Tilo says it's
where they
amazing
pushed
how
into
many
the
self-proclaimed
group, and we know
police
that someone
experts
was
there are out
arrested,
there. And
but
like when it comes to
picked off a
Facebook lawyers,
straggler.
man,
They
they're
picked off
a breed
somebody
of their
that was
own.
lagging even
Tilo,
behind me.
my goodness.
And by the time myself and a couple other people that are either streamers, journalists, or with the
Like
media,
for me, what always drew me
kinda
to law
heard it,
was the fact that
we were
that was the
kinda
way that it
so
was.
far
It wasn't
back at
about
that
being
point.
right or wrong. It's just the way that it is.
To walk
It
up to
makes
see
it
what
cut,
was
dry,
going, you would
simple
lose the group
shit.
of protesters.
But,
and then they made one
they
more
just-
push
ooh.
where they pushed really hard into the line of protesters for no apparent reason. Now, we also know
Nah,
that one
man,
police
no
officer
worries, brother.
tonight called somebody the N-word.
No worries.
We also have on camera and
Honestly,
audio,
above all, what I just
a
value is the
conversation
tremendous
of
group of
SPD
people we
officers
have
that were
and being
slagging
able
out
to,
Seattle public schools.
you know, do these streams for you guys again, like I say.
I thought
Spend
you
the
were
time with you.
joining the party.
So thank you for that. Another night.
How are you doing?
Nice to see you in the crowd.
And then there were
Yeah.
4
Renee is here.
Portland and Seattle related.
Say hi, Renee.
We are bottom left.
Anyone that saw the phone.
He did. I think it's.
I think they'll wrap it up. Yeah. I think they'll wrap it
I
up.
think it's some pictures of, you know, the big armored vehicles. So that was
They had the Bearcat out.
Oh, the Bearcat was out. Yeah, yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, I got a little bit on the stream. It was the last when they were moving up to do that first
Exactly,
big push of
Tilo.
arrest. The Bearcat was the last
You either
vehicle.
have the elements under the state statute or statutes
Oh, so
plural,
you
or you
were
don't. And even civic, it could be
behind the
it could even be
police.
city statute.
playing it safe today.
You
Well,
know,
I had a
but
first with the
still,
police. They
city
grabbed
is superseded
on
by
my,
county and then
receiver,
county by
on
state.
my
So
plate
essentially, it does
receiver.
come down to state.
They grabbed the rescue strap and like pulled me out of the way, and he like handed me off to someone else who grabbed
If
me
appealed.
and pulled me up over to the sidewalk. I've never had anybody grab the rescue strap back there. So I guess note to self, I'll need to tuck it in or something in the future.
Do you know what group this is? Are they a particular group or organization?
Yeah, so this is ENDD. So there are 4 they go to ENDD, Echo November Delta Delta.
Karen
There are
says we're
4
like one
kind of
big
main
family
protest
out here.
groups in Seattle.
Exactly.
There's Morning March. There's everyday morning marches. Morning. Everyday march is typically around 6 or 7 p.m. Then you have Black Action Coalition.
just a
They're
testament to all
always
of your
Friday at
character.
5 o'clock. But sometimes they do some other things, and then this is ENDD.
For
the
Ren, I
Direct Action
finally
Group.
did.
The Direct Action Group.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know what they were angry and shouting about?
Well, they're angry at inequality at the system. They're angry at.
No, but I mean, a couple women were yelling.
Oh, that there was somebody up there probably taking pictures who shouldn't have been taking
Really?
pictures.
I thought I didn't take pictures.
No, not you. No, I'm saying that somebody.
Well, no, I was up there kind of close. I was going to take
Oh.
a picture, but yeah. Where are you?
We're
what
bottom
press are you
left.
from?
So I'm with Malcontent News. Renee over here, right?
Check and
for,
see if we got anything
the
from like
Capitol
TW
Hill
Lives,
blog and
anything
also
like that.
for us. And then you've got Converge Media over here. And
What did you say?
Today in Arizona,
Malcontent News.
excuse me, please.
Not
Giuliani
Malcontent
was there,
News. Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
along with Trump's legal team.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
We're,
submitted evidence
that's-
at that hearing.
You can find us.
They're going to be forming a committee, which is what they legally need to do under the state law,
Oh, Malcontent
which was
Tango?
added
Malcontent
shortly
Tango, yep.
before
That's
the
how you can
election
find us
were
on
changed,
Facebook, so-
modified.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
In any previous case, they could have had subpoena power.
So it does look like they're wrapping up for the night. And so I think that's it. I'm a little surprised. I would have bet money they would have marched over to East Precinct.
I agree.
I would have bet money, and I would have lost money tonight on that bet. And it probably would have been hard to find somebody to bet against.
TW Lives is up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
TW Lives is up, but he's just chilling at the gas
why
station.
are you watching, Eric?
For those of you who don't know, might be new to the channel, I just want to say welcome.
Bye, Eric.
When it's slow,
Eric
we'll watch like TW Lives. He essentially chases calls out of Bakersfield, California. Quite an active area. We've seen a lot of we've seen a couple of hostage situations. We've seen hunts for shooting suspects. We've seen fires. We've seen a lot. But they're a comical group, so we flip to them when things calm down. As well as the International Space Station. They have a live stream. And it's been a minute since we checked that out.
Thank you, Mods, for calling out the website. You could also do malcontentnews.com. So just malcontentnews.com. The new URL is up. We just haven't, so it works and it redirects. And at the end of the year, we're going to flip it around. So malcontentment.com
was good, Jack.
will still go to the news site, but the primary URL will become Malcontent News.
Literally, I left that spot where like it happened 30 minutes before it happened. Yeah, and I actually like told my
Cosmos Space
I haven't
Walk.
seen CJ all night. People are like, is CJ still there? I haven't seen CJ. And I'm sure like somebody would have come to me and said CJ is here. So
get you some of
last
that.
I heard, CJ was in Kenosha, so no idea.
Live stream from the space station. Courtesy of this on YouTube.
So if you're just tuning in, we're live. We're in Seattle. We're outside of Cal Anderson Park. This has been the 180-day march and the 21st anniversary of WTO.
Yeah,
it does sound like they are winding down up there. There's a group that is just kind of hovering to see what's going on.
They are.
But it does sound like they're finishing up there. Would be my guess.
Let me see who else we got real quick. I'll bring us to port.
Are they wrapping up there?
Before they wrap up. It's down to PDX, who's on a street corner, Rosa, who's walking and looking at herself, as well as this stream. So
yeah, do you have a card?
Let me just
Wonderful,
add T-Dub.
thank you.
Yeah, that's me. Okay.
Yeah, what brought you up here tonight?
Looks like they got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just let me know when you're in town.
That's when.
Well, I was watching. I was doing some moderating. Mostly just deleting comments. I may have deleted your comments, people.
What's that?
I may have deleted your comments if you're watching.
Oh no, I wasn't. No, I didn't make any comments. I
got TW Lives up as well.
This is
one, if you want to hang out here until
sorry,
it washes out, comment A2 in chat if you want to head to TW Lives.
And then, like, it just looked so exciting. I was like, and then,
just let me know.
I thought, well, maybe there's an assignment here.
Yeah.
I came out. But yeah, you'll see more of my writing on malcontentment.com. I've already written a couple things.
This is about wrapped up.
Put some stuff on the blog. And look to do more writing.
All right, split vote at the moment.
I know it's been kind of hard, right? I was having a rough day today. You remember that chart
All
I put
right,
up?
ones are up by one.
Deep orange today. Deep
okay,
orange.
Tilo, I see you. I got you in YouTube with the 2. Dolores, 2.
Yeah.
So that actually makes it 2s are now up by 1.
Well, I got to say,
2s
I
are
wasn't
up
very
by
happy
3.
being
Okay,
mixed in
2s are
with
up
a
by
bunch
1.
of SPD officers
I'm
and
sorry,
none of
2.
them wearing masks.
They never wear masks. And I have video of them like taking masks off folks
Yeah.
that they're arresting, and I just don't know how that.
Okay, go Hans, bringing
tonight,
it back.
right? I mean, I'm wearing
We're
the N95.
tied
I
up.
got a
Ones
cloth
are now
cover
up
under
by
that,
2.
and then I've
You
got
guys
my
are fucking.
baklava under that.
Excuse
you
my
wear
language.
a fucking
You're double
paper
vote.
mask to the grocery store.
I know
if I
you
could walk
talkers. I'm gonna
13,000
look right now.
steps.
Yesterday,
If anybody,
stuff.
if anybody double voted, they automatically lost that vote by default.
Civil rights lawsuit for making him wear paper masks, which
Double
they offered
checking
to
here.
provide.
Right.
Now, I think
know,
two's
which
down by a
holds no
dose, but
grounds,
we'll
by the
alternate
way,
between
so-
the two here.
Of course not. He claimed to be an attorney too.
Oh, of course they claim to be an
Yeah,
attorney.
exactly.
If they were an attorney, they would. Well, they could file the lawsuit. It doesn't mean it's going to go anywhere.
No, of course
As
not.
well as
As
this.
our president could tell us.
Oh yes, yes. Oh my lord. His leadership on coronavirus has been so lacking.
Yeah, for sure.
that's an understatement.
These are, these are a wash. Let's head to T-Dub. We'll get some comedy, if not a call. And we'll follow the night.
What happened to your leg, foot nuts?
One copy.
Climbing in and out of a truck.
10-1 on the RP. Has no answer to the resident.
Let's see if Jeff gets another driver's license tonight.
And, again,
Remember
just
the
a
Cracker
view,
Jack fries used to be a
excuse
lot
me,
better when I was a kid.
from the space station as we
What the hell is that?
relax.
The sticker. They went cheap.
There's such a thing as gas station sushi, Sean. Ugh. That does not sound like a good idea. Not by any means. Goodness. I know, Nathaniel. Wheels just kind of drifted off, like escaped off into the dark. Maybe he has invisibility cloak powers. I don't know.
What's the earthquake?
Yeah, T-Lo, this is TW Lives. Oh, we got, or I'm not sure if you guys saw it. It was either yesterday or the day before. He was in a high-speed police chase. He was just like parallel, or next to the police cruiser, like right behind the suspect. Like, he beats cops to scenes all the time. It's kind of fun.
I hate it when it does that.
He smoked that magic herbal potion, Nathaniel Wheels. He's always got a blunt in his mouth, like blowing it in people's faces.
2.6 earthquake an hour ago. Wow.
Rest well, Ashley. Thank you so much. Good to see you as always. We can, Sheila. We can hop skippity and a bumpity around to the ISS while they're hanging out there. I can actually look for an even better one. If you give me a second, I'll pull it up. For anyone who might be new, normally this time my regulars are my most
Irving, California.
prevalent viewers, but there is actually a live stream from Mars from one of the rovers there.
Huh. There, they got their mic for the night.
And it stinks because, like, with the same cycle following protests, you literally see the same spots on Mars each time. It's like, man, I want to see something new.
Dang, Robert, you caused the earthquake getting out of bed? Now, who said that? Robert did? Damn, Robert!
Hang on.
I was gonna ask that, but shit. Yeah, beat me to the pun.
You guys want to see some stuff? Ugh. I'll give you some stuff. Check this out. Oops, sorry, you lost. Hang on 1 second.
I mean, I'll give you something. That's better than nothing.
Goodness. This is Mars, by the way. That's iron and silica.
Oh, Brian, you were more than welcome, brother.
5 Hill 1, 5 East 51 prior.
Let me just see where this is from. This is a new Mars in 4K.
Swiss said, what earthquake? Travis just farted. Damn. Damn.
And it's Ultra HD, so we'll see where that leads. Oh, dang. That is That's from Mars.
Because we don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out tonight.
No, Nathaniel, not live. But it is the newest post from Mars.
They carry rockets.
Look at that. You know, one of the rovers actually got stuck in that dust. The wheels. And they thought that it was a wash and it was going to be over, but somehow they were able to get it out. Oh, a windstorm came through. And it blew the stuff that was in front of it after it bottomed out away from it. And it cleared. What ended up happening was the dust covered the solar panels. So it actually died, just like resting on its chassis. So after that dust storm, it moved both the dust as well as cleared the panels. So it was able to charge and continue the fight. Marie, he was sitting at a gas station, all right? He's the TW on Mars.
Taco.
We got a prankster in the classroom, everybody. Marie does have a great shot. Hey Harold, good to see you, brother.
5 Metro 2 being route to the 211 on MLK.
Well, we know where we're going.
5 Metro 2, 5 Metro 3.
211 on MLK.
It's 211 robbery in progress.
5 Valley 3 and 5 Valley 4, respond back to your
Or break-in in progress.
Come on, Light. We got places to go. People to see.
Must have got used to yelling it so much and screamed it out. What's up, Joe? Damn.
Just confirming the place provided was 7 Mary 46729. I should return to Jose Lima.
En route, no doubt.
Valley 3 and 4 prior for Hills respond for a 245 no injuries at 631L Lincoln Street. Second event document 918 Dana Bush. Originally called stating she was 415 with their landlord over a pump 261. The landlord, Ray Thompson, is now calling stating the thing had hit him with a TV cable 417 with a knife and charged him. Repeat standing by to the front of the second half. Dana is armed, currently inside of the residence.
Strong arm robbery, guys. 211. Strong arm robbery. Santa.
5 North 2. Copy. Then it's 415 A710 Lynn River, court number D. David, second half will be 16-year-old male. However, 11, copy the 415
who was that guy on YouTube's name? Which one? The one he says his daily carries a Glock 19?
5 South 1.
One guy said that he carries daily, but he's a 357.
My daily carries a
5 Central 4.
Sig Sauer 1911-45.
5 Central 4.
All right, when I carry. That one I can do.
05 Wheatland Avenue, check over the RP's husband.
There you go, Jasmine. Did you swallow a bug? Kind of, yeah. Extra protein, though. En route, no doubt.
5 South 3, I'll be en route to the west. You can cancel 5 Central 4.
No, we are not cops. We are live stream media.
5 Central 4 tonight. 5 Central 4 tonight.
Ooh, that's a man. I knew I should have grabbed something from Walmart. What? The popcorn can. Damn it.
5 Tom. Copy California plate 5. Yellow Paul King 569.
How are they gonna do a strong arm robbery at a store that's closed?
So it's a strong arm. There you go.
You know
What did I say? Robbery in progress? Not bad.
Yellow Paul King 569.
Yep. T-Lo, guessed, you called it actually, T-Lo. She said 211 is armed robbery. On point.
Welcome to TW Lives.
5 Yellow Paul King 569.
Damn.
Yes, Jan, we are live stream media. We follow police.
I think it's sick how they have like mountain names and like gorge ranges, like crater names and stuff on Mars. It's cool.
5 Central 4.
A strong arm robbery to a business that's already closed up.
5 Central 4.
I guess they were trying to steal the water.
Can we 1021 Mercy Southwest and see if
Well, let me check the stream time here. We've been up 2 hours and 15 minutes.
No 1021 Southwest.
So 7 hours and 15 minutes on the day. Anybody new? I just want to say welcome. Anybody here is new, left, right, up, down, politically speaking, that's all right. I don't care. Just so long as you can respectfully agree to disagree. If you might not agree with someone, that's all that I ask. The same will be, the same respect will be extended your way. So.
My name's Chuck, and I don't give a duck.
Facebook is where the bulk of my followers are, where most people in chat are. I do have YouTube and Twitch, which I just started up this past week. Or turned my attention to this past week, so I just want to thank you guys for bearing with there. I just wanted to look at that thing. I'm sorry. Just looks like something you can like hop in, like be like a transformer with. Bad A. There we go. We're on scene.
I'm surprised Skinny catches anything he can't read.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Watching from the Folsom shoe? Damn, I didn't know they gave you TVs in the shoe.
You put the phone in your prison pocket and you can get it.
Well, that was Robert Burnell who posted that.
Oh shit. Robert, how'd you get that phone in there?
Renee, thank you for the stars.
Was it a tight fit? Or was it easy slide?
Yes, that's who we are, Robert Burnell. Monica, thank you for the stars.
Hi, Metro 310-4.
You in there singing some Johnny Cash? When I hear that train coming around that bend.
Hi, Metro 410-4.
Well, I guess the glacier water machine didn't want to press charges.
I thought it was an ice machine.
Check that out.
I put it in my treasure chest. Robert, that's a big treasure chest, buddy.
Wonder if there's like gold. There's gold everywhere in the universe.
Snickers.
Did you know that nuggets, that's not how it came to Earth. All the gold on Earth came to Earth as dust. So it dispersed all over the Earth. And water, that's why rivers, creeks, and cobble, as the water eroded and moved to transport the gold. That's why those are hot spots. But that's actually how nuggets are formed. They got compressed over time. The dust, as it accumulated in those areas,
hey Robert, did you put it underneath
millions,
your titty to get it
not
in
billions of years ago. So,
underneath that St. Bernard.
Yeah.
Look at that.
St. Bernard titty. Okay, your muffin, sorry. Your St. Bernard muffin.
77 Chester.
Yo, muffin top looking ass. Beach ball, no neck.
Bowling ball head.
Mars is 10 times the mass of Earth, just for an idea. That's courtesy of Thomas. That's crazy. And it's a smaller diameter planet, too.
You waiting for some whack chicken?
But from what I understand, the gravity is similar.
That's his safe deposit box.
It doesn't have a molten core. I believe it has a solid one.
Yes, Jen, we are.
Oh yeah, Francis, thank you for explaining that to Eric. Yeah, Eric, if you've not seen it, man, The Martian. Oh man.
That'd be a hell of a scanner call.
Great. That's. I've never rated a movie 10 stars, to be honest, but that is a movie that is very close to 10-star worthiness, in my opinion. The Martian, sincerely, and it's a long movie. You would never think, or it's not likely. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, I guess. You know, highly acclaimed series, but also very long. If I'm not mistaken, The Martian was actually as long as those movies, but just at the edge of your seat. He just played an awesome character.
They hear the white lightning
So
coming.
recommend The Martian.
Coming around
no one's seen it. Trish, what was that space garbage? That was Mars. This is Mars. The other one is actually a live stream in real time from the ISS, the International Space Station, which is just nearing the dark side of the Earth as we speak.
Yes, Jan, you can watch us through the windshield. That's
Fancy you asked and mentioned it. So you get that reflection from the sun, but still pretty dope. See the atmosphere and diameter of the Earth there.
Damn, YouTube's over there kicking off a little bit.
Yeah, they're talking about guns.
One Shelby 10-6 to 19 East. Program 1-10-4.
Yeah, T. Oh, they're going on a spacewalk now, by the way. I believe they're getting ready to go out. And I'll alternate between T-Dub and here.
Robert makes it in what's his name?
Should he come on a call or anything like that.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
he's tethering up. He's about to go out.
Crystal, are you serious? A week?
And actually, I'm sorry, it's a she.
Like 3 days.
I would say she has roughly 5.5
It'll take us a week to get to
months left, because I think it's been about two weeks since she got launched up to the ISS with those cosmonauts, if not 3.
A week to get to New York.
But she's an engineer. Let me bring you back to here we go.
I've done it in 3.5
She's an engineer, and she's got degrees in immunology and virology. She's the first person to ever sequence DNA in space, where there's tremendous promise for actually health treatments and therapies, cure for cancer, etc. Because you know, you guys know that things grow a lot faster in space. It's like optimal conditions. But the same is to be said for specimens and stuff like that. It's them in their purest form for research and also for growth.
Ooh, I hear sirens.
Pretty cool.
I hear sirens.
Sirens?
Right coming out of
Is Cyrene there?
It's a wambalam.
Let me find out. She's cheating again.
For David, no stop. They have a 27 out of Idaho, which is valid. The 27 out of California
would not ever go to Hunts Point.
Yeah,
Ever
yeah.
would I go to Hunts Point
But
to
you
get
know
a
what, bro? On that movie, Better Late Than Never. Believe it or not, I missed it. I think I saw it a couple years or 3 years after it came out, but I was like, man, I wish I saw this
Just
in
back there
theaters.
basking in fart dust.
Yep.
And loving it.
That's a BLS unit. Look at the TV,
A woman's going to Mars too, Megan, huh? That is awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. Without Elon Musk, as well as the Falcon space program, there would not have been any launches throughout Z19.
Damn, Donnie wants to be on live stream now?
With the $3 trillion CARES Act, there was nothing in the budget there for NASA, so there wouldn't have been the rockets
National Rifle Association.
To do any missions.
Well,
We're getting
you
rough there.
shed light if you just get out in front of it. Come on now. Just step out of the front of the light, it'd be light up the room. The 211 was on a closed, the store was closed.
And the majority of what you see there is actually real gold.
What the hell happened here? At the nail salon that's always open at midnight.
That's the thing. It's the nail salon always open at midnight.
Don't go dying on me. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever seen Dumb and Dumber? Classic, obviously.
I am a proud member
in Dumb and Dumber, he accidentally locks his wallet in a newspaper dispenser, and there's an elderly woman there, you know, with a cane. And he goes, you know, can you watch this wallet for me?
At midnight.
You know, he didn't have
That is
change.
exactly what
You
you
keep an
heard.
eye on it.
Yeah, they're always.
Oh, of course.
2,
You
3
know,
o'clock
don't
in
worry.
the
He
morning
goes, you
doing
know, all the
nails.
things,
Oh,
bad
I
things
think
they
this is
say
where they were
about
being
old
harassed
people,
by those 2 homeless people.
Oh,
they're
the
not
transients?
true.
Yeah.
He goes, don't go dying on me
Right here in
now.
this alleyway.
I just thought that was funny. Don't you go dying on me now. And then he gets back, wallet's jacked.
Only be a 29 on this female, or am I attempting to look for vehicles?
Jim Carrey, yeah.
Oh, it looks like the transients are coming out.
I can get 50 miles to the gallon on this hog.
Harry! Go to the library on Truxton, the man was 245.
All right. We'll go to that.
He was waiting for his ride. 10-4 dispatch en route.
What are the
No
saving
doubt.
odds of a guy like you and a girl like me, you know, getting together? Just be brutally honest. What are my odds?
Bernie, am I hearing you want to go
1
for
in
a ride
100?
along? So you can be on the
More
live
like
stream?
1 in a million, boys. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Why would they be going north? I mean south. If the library on trucks is to the north.
Unit on the way and ambulance. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Marie, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? That scene actually annoyed me a bit.
Frankie's backwards now.
Yeah.
You got it, Takesh. I can pull up Ninja on my phone. Oh, with the whole duel he has with Jake and the fact that he was being watched? I don't know. I remember I was watching a few nights ago, and Ninja was watching Jake's stream on Twitch, which ended up getting now
Hell
banned
yeah, Brandon,
again.
I know I've been waiting for you.
And like, you know, laughing about that. So I saw that Jake was restreaming PDX in port tonight and like doing his thing. And so I wonder if that will be looked at by PDX as well. I want to float in space just one time. You know what? I retract that. I'll stay inside the whole time. I promise.
Stream, he'll talk more. They're getting onto him for not talking. Crystal said she would fly to us to go on a ride along.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. Fly to us from where?
Stone, that was clever.
I think she's from East Coast. Somewhere on the East Coast.
At first,
Oh, Connecticut. There you go.
I thought that he was just really quiet. But then,
That was also dumb. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Damn, Frankie, they fired you.
I'm fired for getting turned around? Okay. Wow.
So, how was
See
your
what
day?
happens next time you guys
You
get turned
know,
around.
just take her outside the ISS for a bit. No big deal.
Only by you, Jeffrey. Only by
How about you?
Man, I'd hate to piss off him and him be the ambulance driver on the way to my house. What happened? I got lost.
It's crazy because you can see
I
the
got lost
sun,
going
but
to
its
T-Road.
daylight isn't as direct there.
I'm
Because
not
they're
gonna
about to
fire
orbit
you,
around there.
asshole.
In fact, there's another one. I'm going to show you
Robert,
guys
you're
something.
fired for not editing.
The clarity isn't
video
as
right
good.
now.
I normally go to that one because of its clarity.
Crystal's in New York.
But hang on a sec, I got something for you.
How old is his call?
I truly hope during times like these, I mean, with Portland and Seattle fizzling out once they did,
Huh?
I mean, that was the bulk of the night right
Lou,
there.
that would be skinny jeans in the trunk.
And rather than wrap up, since we still had a few people, I kept it going. But
Skinny jeans. Wearing his wife's pants. I went there.
They're not hers if she gives them to me.
yep, Stace.
She still wore them first.
Oh, that's right. I was
Strategy
researching.
making
My
your
bad.
baby wear 'em.
I got see. That's how bad my ADD is. There we go.
Fat mouth on a
There
lot
we
right
go,
there.
baby.
My son wears 4T pants, and he's not even 2 yet.
And it even has the orbit as well, the flight path. And it's 1080p, so it's not bad. It's not UHD, but it'll work. Shows where it's at in the world. I have a different one after this, which is also dope. But if you refer to the bottom, it's just about to it passed over Africa. It's just about to go now north towards the Siberian Peninsula. I don't even know where China is there. But it takes an hour and a half to get around the Earth. So 45 minutes she's around the Earth. Half its circumference. And this is NASA live stream.
How the hell would that be parked right here?
There's one other.
It was on the BPD scanner.
Huh?
Again, just want to thank you guys for another good night. Welcome anybody who might be new. My name is Tom. I restream. I go live daily.
He does.
Normally, I'm not streaming the ISS and TW lives, but protest riots, rallies, politics, unrest, etc. So my objective is to bring it to a centralized area for you, with as fair and neutral coverage as possible, for you to formulate your own opinion. So,
makeup, all of it.
My schedule varies. Today I went live at 7 a.m. You can believe that. Denver stuff went down with their Denver PD and a homeless encampment. So I ended up streaming for 7 hours this morning, and then when I saw stuff going down in Seattle, I popped on again a couple hours ago. So 2.5 hours ago, actually. So.
Only back in the day.
Annette. Because they're talking about the women.
And in case you were wondering, I have a transmitter for the chat, TV with you guys. You know you're there. I have Facebook on one half, and I have YouTube on the other half, split. Got the laptop. The transmitter, this sucker gets hot. I actually have a paper towel crumpled up into a ball underneath it so it doesn't like burn my keyboard. But I have that. And like the keyboard itself, like it's processing stuff so much demand, it gets so freaking hot. So like I know we have the group page if anybody, you know, is a regular follower, you know, in the live streams and wants to keep in touch or have watch parties outside of when I am actually physically live. I do have that group page where we stay in touch and we do that.
Dude behind the dumpster.
So.
David, 1021.
That's weird. Call come across the scanner. I know it's not him standing right there.
2.5 hours. Lastly, again, being 100% viewer funded. If anybody wishes to donate, I do have that pinned in the comment section.
The only way Robert drove the White Lightning is because he pulled the spare tire out of the back just to reach the pedals.
And I have, wow, it is now officially the first. I have rent, auto, cable, and electric due between today and the 5th.
If you're having video issues, you guys jump out and jump back in.
I have to call FiOS today. Only reason I didn't call yesterday is because I don't have the bill.
You don't have,
my buddy
Robert.
does.
What?
So he's got to leave that with me from our old provider, so I can
Ain't
get,
gonna happen.
you know,
Not for
the same or more.
Damn munchkin.
Oh, BPDs are here.
What?
Right here. This ain't the library. No, this ain't the library. She just waved us off. Get the fuck out of here.
She waved at us.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't see anybody confront CJ tonight.
Y'all get up, your boy.
Damn, CJ is live, Pat. Thank you, brother. Let me see 1 second. Again, or just live in general? Just looks like he's still live. They are cruising it. 27,800, I think 23 kilometers an hour.
Oh.
I don't know what that is in miles per hour. I forget. I think it's 17,000, something like that. Rest well, Dale. Yeah, I'm on the I'm on the east with you, brother. I'm with you. I'm not far behind you, man. Good catch. Thanks for hanging around, brother. Pleasure.
701 Truxton.
And did a PayPal for you. Take care of yourself. Dale.
For what?
He's probably gone. I hope I didn't miss him. But if you're still here, Dale.
Not at the library.
Sincerely, thank you.
Man, how do you drive an ambulance?
Look, it says right here, go to the library on Truxton.
Up till that point, I donated the past 2.5 hours, so I truly appreciate it.
That's all dispatch. That ain't
North 3, got the tag 213.
And truly, if it weren't for everything that went into it, I would consider it like panhandling, like measly peasant might get a job.
They would
This
donate
is
for TW Lives.
bit more time, energy, effort,
Yeah, that was
and dedication than any other job I've ever had, to be honest with you.
California 8 John, Queen X-ray 930
But again, it's my privilege and pleasure to be able to do this, again, given the cause, which is why I do it. Thank you, Eric. Figure 300 kilometers is about 200 miles per hour. That actually will help me the rest of my life for conversions, because it's always been like the 75 to 100 miles per hour, or to 100 kilometers an hour. That's thrown me off completely. Or it's like 55. Well, I don't even know. But thank you. So 300 kilometers is 2, so a 3-to-2 ratio. Okay. Thank you, Jason. And it's 17,707 miles an hour. Appreciate you guys on those conversions. 3-to-2 ratio. 300 kilometers to 200 miles.
You're good, dispatch.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sean, they'll be right out. They'll be bailed right out. I'm sorry, I thought I had T-Dub on for you guys.
Repeat number 4.
I think Seattle is faster than Portland, in the sense that Portland it takes about 6 hours to get released after intake. Seattle, I'm sure it's 2 or 3 max. They do an intake, they book, and that's it. Yup, Marie. Woke up with Marie, going to bed with Marie on the stream. And many other, a few guys as well, and girls.
Jill, we are on 6 days a week, sometimes 7, depending on if there's something good going on.
High five. You are
we're
right.
usually on 8 p.m. California time to 2 a.m. California time.
Unless one of my co-pilots are late.
Yeah, Bounty, that was Skinny Jeans asking for a kiss.
As always, viewers are welcome to send in any live stream links they might come across. Currently, I am checking to see if there is anything live. Otherwise, I'll wrap this one up. Another day bites the dust. 9.5 hours in, baby.
Sophomore Edwards, Sophomore Davis, 115 and 2010 Market Avenue, number 3535, customer State. The second
Yep. Everybody streaming in Portland is now heading out, heading home. There's also policing our community. This guy, he's an actual cop, and it's a dash cam, and you get to essentially ride along with the officer. Called policing our communities.
All right, Jill.
And it's not bad. Very kind guy.
All right, Jill. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you on the next one.
What do you mean I ain't never been on 7 days, Rosa? I was on 7 days a week for a minute. For a while I was doing that.
Yeah.
Even Brandon getting your ass on that tattoo, Robert.
I'm not sure where he is though. What area?
Oops.
All right.
Neuropathy.
Got another stream as well.
Neuropathy of the foot.
Rest well, Trish. Pleasure to hang out. Yeah, that's the bulk of the night right there.
The neuropathy kicked in and I just spun the tires.
Wow. I can relate to that. But I've never had, it's other reasons that cause it, but I've never had neuropathy cause it. It's always nervous related.
Robert,
Robert in the back seat.
That'd be 5 deep. Robert's 2.
Now we got this new thing, guys. First come, first serve. First year. Oh, Jesus.
Don't be telling Robert that you'll be sleeping in my house.
Franken's the one that started that new rule.
What? The first come, first serve?
I mean, I do get to Travis's house on time, so...
People for Edward, I'm unable to locate that subject with that name and date of birth.
Table for David will be TLBF 22592.
So yeah, guys. I don't know. I think Robert might end up in the back tomorrow, guys, if we beat him here.
And just a big thank you again to Miss Charlotte and Dale, who was just in chat, retired for the night.
Damn. Nicole said, yes, first come, first serve. Now, Robert, you don't like it? Too bad. Don't go. Oh, damn, Nicole. Damn. She's more ruthless than any of us. We're being nice about it. Robert, if you
And Miss Pamela White.
You are sitting in the back. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If we gave you first, spot, that's how it is.
So I just want to again thank Miss Pam and Dale. Just let you guys know that this stream here is courtesy of them, and thanks to them.
Where is it?
As well as anyone who might view this stream in the coming days, which when I wake up each morning or generally after a stream, I change the description in the order of the video. I change the thumbnails. I crop it if I need to. Like if the first 5 minutes are dull, then the action picks up. First 3 seconds I make so that it draws attention, and they do get views after, so it's an investment that continues to grow, and it's for people, so it's like,
Robert doesn't know how to detach
thank you for the cause.
We do it for him. We can take the whole front seat out.
Allows it to be continued.
Get you a milk crate. Damn, like the good old days when you strip a car or something. Like in the movies when they strip the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Attention Metro units are
Wow, check this out, yo. They're dull here. Hang on one second. Check this out, guys.
They're looking for the truck on South Union and East Terrace.
That was policing. They're looking there. I'll keep an eye on it. I have it. Check this out. He's got music going. So where's it snowing in the country? And just so you guys know, obviously this is cop. But what I like about the stream is it shows people on Facebook how he's a normal dude. He loves like metal, sings all the time. But there was once a woman just walking. She was homeless.
He said
he
he's
ended
always
up giving her a ride, picking her up, giving her a ride. I'm not sure where to. It was either a shelter or to a place to stay. He wasn't going to leave her.
I'll continue until the area is How do you know traffic?
Central U.S. has snow, Murray. Yeah. District are you 5 or is Texas 5? Can't remember you, Murray. Dang it. We're boogieing.
Where's that at?
Coming in hot, T-Lo. In many cases, in these instances, a bit too hot.
Where's the Desert Star is,
Milwaukee, it's snowing. Thanks, Greg.
Right?
And thank you, Dan
Right up
Hiller.
here.
Yeah, this dude here is Jason Logan in Logan, Ohio. Thank you. That last stream we were on in the snow. If he arrives to a scene, I'll bring you there.
That's the Starlighter.
It looks like right now he's parked. He's probably entering some waters or updating them.
Hispanic male, your weapon near the base, you're wearing a white shirt, black pants, 594 to window to the residence, and it's now 242 anticipating 813 Washington Avenue.
That's the sunset. Desert Storm.
Look it up.
Looking it up, Skinny? I am now. I thought you were looking it up. You're navigation tonight.
Desert Star.
I'm loading it. Robert said, T, break it down to your pole dancers. I don't roll back seat.
Where's the white little jug?
Oh, Greg, you're in Milwaukee by State Fair. That's awesome.
Well, my phone's completely... Oh, I'm hooked up to your damn Wi-Fi.
We have Wi-Fi right now.
I know, but...
Where's it at?
Loading right now.
See if there's anything else.
516 South Union.
That's back there.
Yeah, it's right there at Terrace White.
That is that one.
It's kind of tucked away in the back, right by El Taco Rojo.
Get should be 7221 7221.
Well, let's see what this baby can do. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's that one right here back in the back.
Go ahead.
Block and a half from State Fair. Wow. Nice location. He's all right, Sean. It's a police interceptor, Crown Vic. Yeah, he's in a police interceptor, Crown Vic, so the suspect is still his name. He's all right.
Adam, Mary, Adam, Lincoln.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, baby. Did you guys invest the wait time for the crime scene? If this is that 211, it took a minute to get there, but I think that one was at that Meineke or whatever that place was. Sheila, I can relate to the feeling. Yes, girl. I'm glad you were able to make that great escape.
Yeah, this was a code 33.
Oh shit, he's a big dude.
Here in custody. They
4.
bring in extra units that have found guns.
This got interesting.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, that's hurt. He's coming back this way, guys. Oh, shit. Sorry, Charles.
Thank you, real quick. I'm a minor, I'm over 14. I'm over 14.
On the leg. We've been up 246. I'm gonna do a 3-hour stream, so it's a 15-minute countdown.
There's 2 of 2.
So we've got a total of 4 arrests here, under arrest here. Guns were also found.
Officer found stuff in his pocket. It's a lighter leash.
He's doing a search before he puts him in the car. It's protocol. Busted. Janet Phillips.
They're searching a vehicle down there, guys.
If you were like Jared Hubb and you got yourself a pole, you could be seeing what's going on right now. A dude.
I wonder what happened.
This was the one that found the gun in. They found a weapon in the vehicle.
They found a weapon in the vehicle?
Yeah. A Glock 19.
A rotator chip. Boy had the smallest little bay boat with a huge motor. And we would call it potato chip with the motor, hence letter rip tater chip. I love that story, Eric. That's awesome, man. Pound. I think those little RC boats are awesome. That's the one thing RC related that I never got to do in unison with a helicopter, a gas operated helicopter. Because they were expensive.
Go ahead and put it in there, though.
No, I got it.
No, yeah,
I got
I'll
it
take
safe
it.
and sound.
Oh, you keeping it warm for me?
Here, let me see it, and I'll keep it nice and warm for him.
Oh, yeah, where are you going to put it?
Okay, good to know, Lee.
Oh.
For what?
Your home.
Both.
Both? Both. They didn't believe it.
Who?
Lisa? No, she was just like, really? They thought it was pretty cool.
And he's a cameraman for TW Lives.
No, that's one hell of a resume.
Still, you're not a Glock fan?
And he's a TW Lives family member. My brother from another mother. Just like
I'm liable to blow back.
So this is in Bakersfield. Votes were found.
Yeah. My glory days.
4 under arrest.
Oh, you're blown out anyway.
Shot out, not blown out. Come on now.
Blown out too.
Shh, don't tell everybody.
You're good. Yeah, Skinny got a promotion to cameraman. I got a promotion to cameraman.
You got a promotion to the front seat too.
And the front seat.
Weather geek.
You're gonna sit in the back?
What? Travis said he's gonna sit in the back?
Does that mean I get to drive? Oh God, you better buckle up. You better lock that seatbelt. You thought he goes around corners fast? Look like Bo Duke.
So I had a question. Why did they check the hood? Why did they check under the hood?
Because you could hide stuff in the intake, all kinds of crap. If you got a weapon inside the vehicle, more than likely you got something else in there too.
Exactly. Also drugs.
Back in the day when they
They'll
had
often
those,
conceal things like intakes.
The air filters on top of the,
Mm-hmm.
top of the engine.
Yeah.
Hide shit in there too.
The intake filter box. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it's perfect for a kilo if you're ever looking to, stash, smuggle.
Sorry guys, the phone's a little shaky. It was my first time holding a camera. Back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in the
he's
day
got to get in the gimbal game.
You wonder if they're holding a Cyber Monday deal here today? Asking for a friend? I don't know, guys.
Yeah, it's
Back in the day for me was like
it's 4 for 1 special. Get 4 arrests at one time.
Thank you, Unique.
No.
Cyber Monday for crime.
It's me and Frankie right now.
Everyone but Robert got promoted.
Yeah.
He got demoted.
Hey, Tolthana, good to see you. Whoop whoop. Deborah.
At least you're not sweating though, right? This is nice and cool. What's up? I'm gonna go ahead back up, guys. Let this officer do what he needs to do.
1 second.
Ooh, look, there's Frankie.
What's up?
Dang, that is zoomed
Look,
up.
they're skinny right there. Look.
Oh, Jesus. I think this screen just cracked.
Whatever.
I must be watching YouTube and saw my own face. Oh, God.
Wireless search anywhere you can articulate concealment of drugs, weapons, or other faults.
Modification? You
Fruits
mean
of
more
crime. Exactly,
modifications?
Tilo. Yep.
What you said
The
about the
vehicle
car,
search
Chief?
incident
No, I wanted to put those
is, well, it's subsequent to arrest and also in unison as part of their investigation, which is what led to their arrest, finding guns.
Travis, you
But
hold this one. I got you guys.
warrantless
Frankie,
search
hold-
anywhere you can
I ain't holding nothing.
articulate concealment of drugs, weapons, or other fruits of a crime.
Sorry, guys, I was laughing for a second.
Skinny wants me to hold both phones. You see how shaky it is on YouTube, let alone give me
Until upon
Facebook
your
screen,
determination,
Where's this at? This is
after
at
your
Union.
search is done,
Hey, I'm not saying
that
you're
you can
complaining.
say
I'm just saying Skinny wants me to hold both phones.
there's nothing
Actually,
there
Travis was secretly complaining because you see the tripod he
with
built?
in confidence.
Yeah, and then he broke it.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the tripod?
You broke it?
Who broke it?
You did.
You're the one that kicked it over after that chase.
No, Nicole, it's not bird watching. It's actually bird
No bird watching in front of the boat. Well, technically, we're behind them, guys.
It'd be broken.
Oh,
sprinkler,
happy
not bird
birthday,
watching.
Miss Deborah. We got a birthday girl
We
in
don't
the
bird
house.
watch. We check out the broken sprinklers.
What's next on the car, Dylan? He wants to put vents on the hood of the car.
I don't have a radar map up at the same time for the
He wants to
weather,
put
Lee.
vents on the hood of the
Gosh.
car.
Besides, all you need to do
Acting
is
like
look
the
at it
car
a barometer.
Here, I'm gonna,
There's
you
apps
two,
as
I'm
well.
gonna
Like
pan
if
off
you're
this
somebody
real
who
quick.
has
I'm gonna show
chronic
you what
pain,
Travis wants to put on the white line.
download
I'm
a
gonna show you on
barometer
Facebook
app
too.
because literally 12 to 18 hours before you have
That's what he
flare-ups or you're physically affected, you'll know before
What do
it's
you guys
coming.
think?
And
We
also
should do
you can
that or
predict
what?
the weather.
It just that's out here.
12, 24 hours out, 48 hours out, you start seeing the decline, the drop,
Bet.
the
I'll still do a
barometric
hook
pressure.
slide. You
You
might
know the
get cut
clouds
open doing that, but I'll
and
do it.
rain are coming in,
Cut open.
but also
No,
that your pain
gaping is
and
different
body
than
are going to
cutting.
hurt more.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, perfect.
Nice little
Lee.
Nice little pom pom.
Oh, Deborah.
They'll look fancy on white
Happy
light.
B-Day. I hope this finds you well.
Alright guys, so far we've seen
Just so you guys know, I do have an appointment, as I said, tomorrow at 4:40. Probably a 15-minute wait. I'll get seen at 5. Probably get back around 6 and have to recoup a bit
right now they are searching.
I know. I'm
physically.
checking my pockets on where I had my rod,
But
because my-
I should be up streaming tomorrow. I'm going to say
job I did
conservatively
earlier. I
between
think I put it
9
all
and
on
10.
my Hey, was it all
But if
folded up or
anything
was it
pops off
straight, too?
before that and I'm able
never
to
mind,
stream,
it
I
wasn't
will.
It wasn't
But
mine,
unlike today, I can't do the morning
I always fold
because
mine
I
up.
have to, again, abide by that
That's
schedule.
why I thought, honestly, it might have been mine because I was grabbing the lighter. Like, I wasn't just trying to take finders keepers.
Over here.
It's like first come, first serve. You found it, it's yours. You found it, it's yours.
Yeah,
First come, first
if it
serve.
would have been yours, I would have found it and put it in my pocket.
That's awesome, Lee. You got your own weather station? Yep, I've seen them.
People on YouTube
My
chat are
neighbor
saying
had
don't
one.
do it, leave the white lightning as
It was
is.
great. I
Yeah,
would use
over
his
here, too.
barometer
And then some of them were
and
saying, "Fuck yeah,
wind
that'd be
speeds,
badass."
but those
Shelly
things
said
are
she
awesome.
likes foldable walls.
They're awesome.
Vans are
Yep.
ugly.
You can track
She's
rainfall,
collecting home money.
the wind speed.
I said,
You can also transmit all of the
That was in.
wow.
the
Or who's it
the
fell out of?
He
stats.
needs to add Mad Max turbos to the white lightning.
The what?
Mad Max turbos.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do that.
Oh,
You're
shit.
awesome, Sauce Marie.
put a blower?
Exactly, Tanya.
You got a lot
On
of room
point.
underneath that hood still too.
And notice how there was a
Hood
lot
scoop
more
it.
African American
Hood scoop
people
with a
a
lighter.
part of it in the
Oh,
beginning,
Jesus.
marching around.
Where are we gonna put the damn
And then
phones
it
back in
changed.
if I put a hood scoop on?
Nicole, we are on
Started
Union.
seeing flags, shirts,
That's exactly.
chants,
Did you smell that?
voodoo. I don't know.
Oh.
Hula hoops.
That was
No,
not me.
I mean the money.
Like I'm gonna smell money.
Thanks,
Smell
Eric.
the $20 bill that you just picked up off Union Avenue, where there's known sexual prostitute
Yes,
nasties.
Porterhouse White Lightning
Coffee
is
there,
in car.
$20.
If you have
20
not
is
seen the
20.
car,
Isn't that how much they
I
were
will
charging
show you
these
the car
rooms
here
an
in a
hour?
second.
I'll probably end up getting a few shots tomorrow. I might be drowsy initially.
guys, remember to give a thumbs up here on YouTube. Subscribe.
A few, more like probably about 10. 5 bilaterally
So $20 is $20.
down the neck.
$20 is $20. I mean,
Yeah, Greg, 27 feels like 15 in Milwaukee. I couldn't do it. And the snow flurry stops. I couldn't do it. That's brisk.
boob money, yeah, that's titty juice all over it.
Oh, yeah, Lee. Yep.
Man, you have like 2 feet of room under the hood. Put a Ford 420 Cobra
Oh,
jet in.
nice setup, Lee.
Damn.
50-inch and the radar
Can you
on the
charge it?
42. That's beautiful.
Not.
You
not
don't
looking
have
at
the
the
web
hood.
linkable. Okay. It will be
Nicole, I
your
think you
next
did go to
upgrade. Yeah, but you know
sanitize it.
about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's actually apps
Porterhouse is a,
where, and weather
retired
apps as
Crown
well,
Vic.
where
What?
they'll use
Oh,
other people's
he's
data
asking about the White Lightning.
from their barometers
overloads rear
to
suspension,
support
stop
their
bottoming
third-party
out.
apps.
Money is money.
Like you
Yeah,
can
that's
actually
true.
lease that out, Lee. But that's on like the bigger
Especially
scale
freeholder.
past
I can
hobby.
tell you where that $20 not been, and that's in a clean area anytime recent.
For that, like you can also, a lot of people they'll get antennas, like 40-foot antennas, to be able to broadcast
Yeah,
that
it might be counterfeit.
weather stations
Good, good, yeah,
info,
yeah.
and people they do it right off their houses.
I mean, with
It's really
the-
cool.
With the clientele they get here on Union.
I mean, guys, I personally don't know their going rates out here. But right now,
should know.
right now it's almost Christmas time, so I'm pretty sure it's a dime a dozen.
Right?
Yeah, TPI is busy. Yep, spot on. It'll be Marquis and Toradol. They worked for you, huh? Yeah, I got them
You guys know
every
that if
other
it was
day,
Travis out
3
here, he'd
times a
have the,
week, 12 bilateral. That was
tripods out.
Toradol, lidocaine, and Marquis, though, for all 3. And
It's the ho
but
ho
now,
ho
I guess
special.
because of their
Yeah,
protocol,
pretty
it's
much.
just the Marquis and the Toradol. The
no,
Toradol is what
no
works
special.
best. It's Motrin. It's just an anti-inflammatory, but because they put it right where
It popped in my mouth and it made me
the
cough.
nerve is compromised, it kind of calms the tissue down. But then the tissue swells back up. It constricts the
Easy.
nerve, and then it just creates the same cycle
I
of
know, but give it to me easy.
pain
I mean, I'll unwrap the
and
snippet for you and
inflammation.
give it to you if you want.
Oh, no kidding, Tilo.
The caramel
So,
in it?
Greg, Tilo over on
and
YouTube. They're about
Nougats.
20 minutes west of
Love
Greg.
me some nougats in
Small
my throat.
world. Look at that.
Me too. It's already.
Yeah, Missy. Every year, the past 10 years, I've gotten my CT and L spine done, MRIs.
Yep.
Aside 2015, 16, 17, because I had a failed spinal cord stimulator and a battery in my back.
Well, guys, Travis has not broken out the drone yet.
My
Pretty sure
last
that he
3
will
were
here,
done
like on the next call,
a few
not
months
this one.
ago
This one's
with and without contrast
pretty much wrapped
MRIs.
up.
All 3 done at the
They
same
did
time,
search
so
the car.
took like an hour and a
They
half,
do
but
have
got
2
them
in
done.
custody so far that I've seen.
God,
Yeah,
that
they're
dude
walking
was
back
small.
this way, guys. So we're gonna back up a little bit, let them do their thing, give them a little bit of space. Go, 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 go.
And that is going to bring this nearing its end here. Yep, we are at 3 hours and 17 seconds, baby. But it looks like all of the arrestees are in the squad cars.
Thank you for the stars, Stacy.
Yeah, Tanya. Yep.
Sorry guys about the glare, but we're standing.
And that's why, like, just the memory of the experience, because I would always get all three done at the same time, aside a few exceptions, and those were CTs. But because all three sections were compromised, you know, you gotta get them all done around the same time. But to have to do it every year, it's just, especially if you're a claustrophobic person, like, unless it's an open MRI, which is great, because like my dad he was a scout sniper, he was an expert marksman, and then he was a tunnel rat because he was skinny. So, you know, he got trapped in a tunnel one time. He thought he was going to get left behind. He was in there for about 45 minutes, you know, stuck ass end backwards. So to this day, still claustrophobic, but the VA offers open MRIs where they can literally just stand or, I guess, lay reclined, and it goes around them. I never had that that opportunity or luxury.
Lacey, it is.
Appreciate you, Carol. Yeah, it's just a regular monthly. But after the last MRIs, like normally I was always going through a series of procedures or surgeries, but after the last ones were done, we found out that it's kaput, it's done. The rest is just the next phases of degeneration. Spinal tap is bad too. Yeah, I had a myelogram done, Tanya, because as I said, you know, with the spinal cord stimulator in the metal, they can't do the MRIs with the magnetic field, so they do CAT scans.
They found a weapon inside the vehicle.
Like the best kind of CAT scan you could get that's comparable to one that isn't an MRI is a myelogram, which is where they do a spinal tap, and they literally inject a shit ton of contrast fluid directly in your spinal cord, your canal, and then they tilt you forward so that it travels and gravity feeds down. That was the worst pain. That was like the Blair Witch Project, you know? Because I like inverted backwards. You remember when that bitch came down the steps, like walking upside down, like hair upside down, just like cute green? That was me on a CT table.
No, guys, my car
Benny,
started
good to
when
see
I
you,
turned
brother.
on the heater in my house every night.
I'm sorry, you're just catching me
I don't know if that
at the
happens
tail
to you
end of
guys,
this
but
one.
I
As
put
I
the heater
conclude,
on,
I
my
was
throat was like,
up at 7 a.m. and streamed 7 hours this morning, and I'm 3 hours in on this one. We had stuff go down in Seattle tonight, which was, they were, you know, smashing businesses, tagging shit. It was nuts. And then Portland thereafter. And we were just hanging out with T-Dub here, concluding it up.
I needed it.
You too, Tilo. A pleasure to cross paths. Look forward to chatting in the future. Pleasure. Be well. Rest well. I hope this finds you well, brother.
Mine now, I turned that thing all the way down to 62. It takes like an hour to get from 78
Oh, thank you, girls.
I'll tell you what, though. The kids hated me.
You got sucked. It's a badge of honor at this point, Benny. That's all. That's the only thing you can say, man.
Then come back inside. It's too cold. But that's when I was
working on
the workover
you are.
rig, so
Absolutely, Lee. You as well, my friend.
I want to come home and cool off. So what do you do now?
No, Missy. I would say unless, and you can ask you can ask everyone who got a spinal cord stimulator, unless it's a minor thing.
I mean, I don't have my certification anymore. It expired.
All of them had issues with it.
I do have the knowledge and the will and the want to do it.
I would just say unless you've exhausted every other option, I would say strongly
by the company. So the class, you have to pay for the class.
Put a lot of thought to it.
I think they paid like $1,900 for the class, but it's
because if they're gonna do a permanent one,
but a refresher, I don't know.
They have to do laminectomies to put it in. That often does more harm than good.
I should do it. I could charge more that way, but then again, you know, I never, even when I had it, I didn't like charging electrical prices, like electrician prices. I got you.
Cold weather, yes, Eric. That's why, like, I feel like I've already been on lockdown the past
receptacle costs
3 years because, like, I'm afraid to go outside at this point, brother, because of how bad that pain is. Like you said,
all right, guys, so update.
Even just the sciatic point is it's straight off the spinal cord going down your leg. No, so it's no joke, man. With those the cold air flare-ups, like you said. No.
I don't know if they have the other two in custody.
It's brutal.
So
But
the police car that you
yeah.
see to the right of the screen, they have a
Yeah, Benny.
14-year-old in that car.
That's why,
The
I don't know
vehicle
if you
that's straight in
notice,
front of
I
it,
rarely
they do have another
comment in
person. We
text.
don't know the
I try to
age
do it in
of
audio, and that's again
that
just to
person.
stay squeaky clean.
But we do know
But like,
there
you'll
are
be
at least 2
surprised.
people
Like
in
I said,
custody right
effing
now
jabs.
with a weapon found.
Just being sarcastic when
Yes,
pirated
guys.
video
But
came
under
up
the
on Facebook
handyman
when I
law,
was trying to pull
I am
something up in a
able to
watch party.
do
Just
minor
F
electrical, plumbing, and
apostrophe
all that.
and jabs,
There's actually
and
a
it was a
clause
joke in
under
itself
being
because it was
labeling
obviously
yourself as a
Chinese.
handyman
I got hit,
serviceman.
violating community standards.
So minor electrical like that is a-okay. I've already checked. I
Oh, no
double checked.
kidding, Sean.
Double
An
checked it, made
alternate
sure it was fine.
T-dub at the
California
state
state law
location.
says handyman services cover anything
Didn't
from
know there was
minor
another dude here.
electrical and plumbing.
Yeah, this
I've
situation's
done
down
everything
here.
from ripping out a
We're just gonna
bathtub for
conclude their
this
search.
person's house to
But,
cutting holes in the wall and installing brand new lights. I mean,
real quick before I just end this stream, there's another dude here at this same spot. Different angle.
We're gonna take back Cali curfew. Cali curfew. Cali's hungry.
But,
hungry. He wants
same
to go
scene.
home. Hungry.
All right, Marie, rest well, girly. Missy, you as well. Oh yeah, Missy, it's easier to tell you what discs aren't causing spinal stenosis and foraminal stenosis, like 7 sequential in my C-spine, and then L4, L5.
All right, everyone. We're gonna go
Stenosis
lab.
off L4 left side there. L4 nerve root. But my whole neck from here to here is just stenosis. That's what causes my COPD and like difficulty. It's not my lungs, it's my neck spasming and constricting the airway. So that's why the inhalers don't do dick. But just want to thank you guys for another one. You're in bed 11 days. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Mid to early.
And now,
30s,
with the whole
early 40s,
opioid epidemic, you can't go to a hospital to get pain medication. There are very few places that allows.
Lisa.
Post-op in the hospital
All right,
in the
guys.
state that I'm
We're outta
in,
here.
I couldn't even get pain management.
Okay.
I had to literally leave the hospital, go across the street where his practice was, to get prescribed medication at a pharmacy because I was urged by the doctor, the PA, and the nurses there that
So they did find a gun in the
that was the only way I could get care. And it wasn't their choice or their preference. It was because that was the heads of the hospital who aren't even doctors, just the owners from a liability standpoint. Don't want any part of it. Sorry you went through that, Benny. And I hope it resolves, brother.
There's the manager. He checked him in.
Yep, Benny. I did that many times as well over the course of 10 years. Cold turkey. Yep. Good for you, man. I would highly, highly, highly recommend CBD, dude. I've helped some people out here, but this place, fully activated, just had a special. And, like, truly, it's the only reason why I was able to do the stream. Normally, I would just be in agony, like, not able to open my eyes. But, let's see. And, you know, I made a tincture because it comes in, like, a confectioner sugar, consistency. And then you can get it in isolate, where it looks like that. And what you do is, and you can weigh this on a scale, a milligram scale. So like 50 milligrams of this is 50 milligrams. So in this jar, I was able to get 28,000 milligrams of CBD, like you normally see at the store, like the bottle of the gummies with like 500 milligrams at the pharmacy for $65, $70. Like there's tremendous markup. I got this, it was 28 grams, so 28,000 milligrams, and I got it for $120. So, and it will last quite a while. But anyway, you break a piece off, and you can dose it off of the sides. But that's gonna wrap this up. Another one bites the dust. So Seattle was unexpected tonight. Jeez. See that place coming. Oh. But
So do it again.
You do, Benny. Yeah, exactly. The CBD helps more so than the THC, but when you use them both together, they work synergistically. Absolutely. The entourage effect. I was going to say that's like the only way that it's possible. And now more physicians are encouraging people the medical marijuana route than they are the prescription route. Because actually, for many, it actually works better
Yeah, I
with
haven't
less
been in the
side
car for
effects.
days. It's because I have a job.
But for some, when there's no other
I
option,
work on an ambulance. That's why I haven't been in
shitty
the car for
situation
days.
until there's reform. Yeah, I know, Jenna. You know the situation, you know, with my dad's mental health and stuff, and it was based on what he was saying. My siblings. Their generation, you know, was wholly anti against any form of medication, you know.
We're almost at the 3-hour mark, ain't we?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to turn around and go park and
Yeah,
do a
Sheila.
reset and a short little break.
Another night where I can pull the
Marla,
links
I
up
missed
and
you
help
guys
you
too.
out. I would say
do
the
try
next
to-
sale that they're going to do
I
is
do
going
try
to be
catch
around
up,
Christmas
see,
time, but
you
just
know,
for
when I'm working.
an easy comparison,
I do try to come into the chat.
1,000 milligrams of
talk with
CBD
you
they have,
guys
it
and
comes
all that
out to
stuff.
$12. So tell me where you can go to a gas station where you normally get the packets of 100 milligrams
All
for
right, guys,
$10.
we are going to take a short little break.
But for 12, you're able to get 1,000 milligrams, and it's full spectrum, so it
We'll be back.
includes the whole plant. And it's grown in Colorado, which is like pretty much the standard. So its holistic properties are very helpful. But that's going to wrap this one up for me. Again, just one last shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you guys for always being kind, hospitable, but above all, respectful. And I just wanted to thank you for that. I will see you tomorrow evening, likely between 9 and 10. But if I'm able to, I'll be streaming before then. So, it's 8 years. Amen, Benny. I hear you. I hear you. Good to catch you tonight, Benny. Billy Spiro, you rest well, brother. And I'll talk to you soon, man. If and when possible, we'll link up sometime. Rest well, everybody. Another good stream, another good day. Thank you all for the privilege and the pleasure of restreaming for you. And that's it. Toodles. Appreciate you guys. See you later, Jenna. Bye, Marie. Carol, have a good night. Eric, be well. And thank you for the 300 to 200 ratio, which is now going to help me the rest of my life because I've always struggled with that conversion. Truly, I'll remember that. So thank you. Yeah, Sheila, then you'll get it mad quick. Mad quick. Yeah, and don't hesitate to send me a message if you don't see me like tomorrow on a stream or something. Same for you, Benny, because if you're using CBD to start, I mean, aside if you're loyal from who you're getting it from, you can get a higher quality product for like a third of the price. So, and that's without the sales. Christmas time, they'll probably do another promo. I went with the $50 off 200. So you can basically get like 3 to 6 months worth of CBD for, you know, $150, which is pretty good by anybody's standards, you know. So, all right, that is it. That is all. Wrapping this one up. 3 hours, 14 minutes, 15 minutes in. It's now 2:45 a.m. Eastern Standard. That's 10 hours and 15 minutes today. That was a busy day, all. Be well. Thank you again, guys.